Hello, peeps. Everyone, a pleasant good evening, good night, good day, good morning, just wherever you are. Let me welcome you to this another episode of the Sorry Press Show. A very, very short one, I must say, tonight. Very short one. It's not a usual thing for Sorry Press up this hour, especially on a Saturday. But guess what, people? We have to take a look at, what's brewing. Very interesting stories coming out of the press conference, the second press conference held by the JFF with coach Steve McClaren. Yes, a lot of big news. Of course, what's the big news? What's the big story? Liam Bailey is back and a whole lot of excitement from yesterday. But the fact that this came out, I never had any intention, people, to do a show tonight. But I had to touch on it. Yes? And as such, my topic is this Nation League squad that was presented is good enough to win? That's the question that I am asking. I have to ask this question too. Is it unfortunate, or in Jamaican terms, salt, Liam Bailey salt, so? Are the fans salt? Is it unfortunate just as his recall to the national setup, he got injured? This looks serious though, and I hope that all will go right in his quest to recover from that injury. I don't know what the nature of the injury yet. Heard a lot of things, but let's see what happened. Seems like some hamstring people, but nevertheless, nevertheless, I can tell you, I'm almost sure if it is the hamstring injury, I'm sure that Liam Bailey will be out for the next two games for Jamaica, which is in September. And the international break, of course, many of us were looking forward to seeing Liam Bailey for many different reasons. But tough luck, Steve McClaren. Tough luck for the Jamaican fans who were really looking forward to seeing him on the pitch cup that is next Friday. Not sure how much it would have, what side of climax his presence would have bring on Friday. But the truth of the matter is, we were looking forward. Many of us, many persons were looking forward. And if that is the case, people, please again welcome to you all. Make sure you hit the like button. One like and two likes, people. Come on, I'm not seeing anybody here. And please ensure that you give your little 2 cents in the chat. But there's somebody who would have said to me today, they don't believe that this is a genuine injury by Bailey or from Bailey or with Bailey. I said, what do you mean? you know, the person went on to say, listen, you know, it seems like a push, something to say, listen, I'm not here. I will not be in your squad come next week. I can't see players, professional players in that magnitude on this big stage faking injury. Big up yourself, RR. Yeah, say I pre bless up. So RR Leon Bailey is out. I am predicting, based on what I am seeing, yes, Liam Bailey is out of the squad. So Steve McClaren will have to now select somebody else. No doubt. The other part of the story, people, and if you don't remember, I think it is the second show I did as, when it came on, that Steve McClaren will be our coach. And one of the things that I have said, and I continue to look at it this way, Steve McClaren, is it before? But I did say that any coach that these reggae boys get, they need to live in Jamaica. You remember that? Saka gods. I have said that I would love to see the reggae boys coach live in Jamaica. And that was a question I asked, and I also made a suggestion. But in the press conference, it was asked, and I'm happy that somebody asked it. I am not too sure that the questions or there should be follow up questions. But he answered politically correct. The answer he gave was politically correct. That means he should have said something more. Or the questions, if there should be follow up questions. So the question he said that he did not say he would live in Jamaica, but you can derive, you can ascertain from that answer that he will not live here. So he went on to say that the job of an international coach will have him traveling a whole lot. So he'll be traveling to Europe, he'll be traveling to other parts of the world to look at players, to recruit players. So he'll be living from his suitcase. One of the clearest pieces that he had said to her, he said that remember that the UK is his base, that's where his family lives. So he's expected to spend a lot of time in the UK. Fair enough. Because many of our players, I mean, it seems like over 75% of the Reggae Boys team actually live and played in England. So not a problem. But he actually, in my view, said that Jamaica, he will live from his suitcase as it relates to Jamaica. Fans deserve an apology for the man behavior. What is Bailey's behavior? My God. You see, as it is, RR and other fans, yeah, man, people on the platform, if you're not picking from the locals, no need to stay on the ground. All right. But I am sure that locals are here, are in the squad. You have seen two locals selected. But why I'm saying that he should live in Jamaica, people. And again, you can argue the fact that his main thing is to go to the World Cup 2026. That means there's no time to develop any player to do any training camp. But there comes a time, when he will need, yes, some training session with those local players that he has. And if that is the case, you cannot train with just two or three players. So you need a local squad to work with. And if you have a local squad, or if you need a local squad, then you need some time here in Jamaica. There comes a time, and I'm sure that he has been looking at local players, and if you heard him, he has gotten recommendations about players from the assistant coach, which is Miran Garden. And I want to go further, people, and can hit me left, right, and center. But at this stage, it seems like Miran Garden will remain as the assistant, as one of his assistant coach, regardless of what he is there. So let me just say congratulations to Miran. Oh boy, so we'll get some sticks for that. But never mind. Villa fans get apology. Why can't Jamaican fans? Ah boy, I tell you, like up the show, people. Come on, bless up, respect, respect. Like up the show. Miran live there. Yes, Miran live here. But Miran is not the head coach. The best local born players are playing overseas. Rooney, you have a point. But are you saying that we won't have any more? Because that's what we're trying to do, people. And that's what I think, really cuss and go on and people talk about local base and all of that. Because we have local players. They are just playing overseas, but they're developed here. All right? We're going to get deeper in the discussion. All right, good. So saying that to say, though, I think there's a place for the coach to stay here or to live in Jamaica. Remember, people, come on, hit the like button. Come do better than that. Hit the like button now. All right. Since you know I like the show, not no wrong. You go and chat and tell me if you go. Because it can't so hard for no hit that thumbs up at all. It can't so hard. Yeah, man, bless up. Give me another few quickly. All right. So, back to the matter of fact, people. What do you say about the squad itself? Do you think that Nation League squad is good enough to win? Or is it to carry us to World Cup? Adrian Reed Jr. was the only JPL player called up. No, Richard King is there too from Cavaliers. So two Cavaliers player. Adrian King, yes. I think Adrian King is one of Cavaliers defender. So we have two, at least two JPL. And I think they are deserving of it. My view about Adrian, I think Adrian is one of our young bright prospects. Yes, especially in that midfield area. So it's a bit surprise to me for that call, but I am happy. Yeah, it's a bit surprise. I would never expected Adrian to make this squad. But guess what? It is a work in progress of the coach because he's there and he's watching. Yeah, man, he might watch. So that's good. Let's try. Yeah. All right. So marketing call ups. It's good. So you see, one of the things I think also people, the fact that he was recommended by the assistant coach, in a sense, to take a look. I don't think he was recommended to say yes. Uh, Reed was on the U20 team. Yes, he was. But another thing, people, I got to tell you this. Even though the U20 team performed so badly, it was more than just the talent of that team. Yeah, man. It was more than just the talent, people. A lot of things went on with that squad. Yeah. So I'm not going to kill. I mean, I'm not going to pressure myself. I mean, I go pressure, to be honest with you. But we have seen him play, and he is playing well. Yes. So at least he play far better or give a better account of himself playing in a senior competition with senior, than playing with the youngsters. That's just me. But again, team wise, we have to look at you can't use a team all the time to judge an individual. You get what I'm saying? Because I just say this. Aye, why Jerome don't come and say what went down? I guess nobody asked him, nobody pressured him to do that. Yeah. So King wash out of Iceland. All right, my brother. No, as it is, you say why Jerome don't come. You see what I think I'm talking about JFF already, communication thing with JFF people. Look at this what I'm saying. JFF come out big. Yes, they will win, so they will feel nice. Big press conference. Yeah, man. Big mention of the under 14 team. But unfortunately, when the other teams went away, for example, well, it's also embarrassing. So they don't even think about saying something really under 20 thing. There were bits and pieces where other people talk something, but nothing much. Players normally play better when they have better players playing around them, which is true. And it's a bigger sort of thing, people. So I am okay with that. Big up the man them. Bless up Conrad. What say you? Yeah, man, for real. So as it relates to that, I'm happy that the young man got a call and he can learn. People, even if, and this is what I'll be watching as it relates to Steve McClaren, because not everything would have, hey, as me mentioned, people, McClaren is a very good choice, but there are some gray areas, yeah, with McClaren for me. So put it that. But what are the thing I will look at? I'm going to look at the consistency of McClaren. So whether Adrian gets some minutes in these two games or not, I would love to see him back. So if you're carrying around a youngster to gain that level of experience and exposure, it can't be just two games. Yeah? Bless. Coran like ups. Yeah, man, skating on the chat. All right, bless up. Conrad. Yeah. So if it is that because you see him in one game, it's good and the way he actually talking that press conference, it seems like he's open to give Adrian some minutes. So I hope the minutes that he will be getting is sufficient. And even if it isn't, and he hasn't been that far, I hope you not just drop him because It never looked so good in those couple minutes that he got. But I'm saying it needs time, and I hope you give a young man some time with the squad. Yeah, man. If it is that he has something special about him. Honduras is no joke. Hey, listen, you see, you talk about Honduras no joke. You talk this already, people. I am not in this motion, and I don't believe that we have a free hand going into World Cup. But if you understand what I say, me not think we have a free hand, and I not think it's all that easy. Because as I said before, the last time we were in World Cup qualifiers, these are some of the teams that knock we off our foot. Yeah, man. Steve McClaren, I will wait and see he would call Revel or Hector. Well, I'm gonna touch something about, as you mentioned, Ravel, but let me get out this chat and then we talk to him. Ireland captain did get a call. You mean Reed? The other Reed? No, he's not in it. He's not in this squad. Sadi in a them town. Who's town in a tycoon? Let me know. Me not pick up that one there. You say Sadi in a town, me no know. Tell me which town in a. Alright, tycoon, like up the chat. I like that both you are. Call out the man then. Hey, no, it's going to be hard. Yeah, man, it'll go hard, trust me. Because this we keep saying, and I think somebody tell me something a bit negative or me call. Listen, you cannot say negative because you talk about the Panamas, the Honduras, trust me, the El Salvadors, all of those teams. And we take the two matches that we played already, I take them seriously. DR, Dominica, those teams, even though we outplayed them, I believe, but at one stage in the latter game, we were suffering. Matter of fact, we held on for the last week. So in a now go easy. You can lecture at the and they was playing on the same team that don't have any team. Yeah, man. So he might look at something. And I think Hector deserve a call. I not tell you that. How many of the call up currently out of a club? Ah, I think Ravel. That's what you're saying, Conrad. All of the players are playing with a club. Trust me. Anyway, one other thing I want to look at, I'm gonna pull the, let's see if I can find the squad because I really want to look into it, people. But that squad there, the thing is squad they kind of weak. I'm gonna say kind of weak because personally, I don't see why we end up with far more defenders than midfielders. Canada, I want Revel too, but I can't compare the two because Hector played a full season, played the Copa, and is playing in the in the free agents team. Ravel was training by himself and just started playing in the EFI. So yes, as we say, Hector is in and around the team people. I mean look back. But as me think him still deserve. Typo, sorry. It's a new thought Jamaican just the vibes. We hear me G. Like with the chat and subscribe. Okay, sir. Sorry, Miss Low, you have to understand with the typo. Me dey behind time though. Thanks much for this little tutoring, bro. Yeah, man. Thanks. All right. Yeah, you don't have a point. Oh, you do have a point. Yeah, man. And I will go with that. But unfit Ravel better than anyone we have. Listen, Boyz have a club either. Oh yes. So no, so I don't believe in this kind of no, no. An unfit player, a sick player can better than fit player. Talent wise, it might be, but I can understand what you're asking, but I'm not run with it. The unfit business, them not work with it. Hector made Kakas of Nation League best 11. All right, pick up yourself, run up on that. All right, so people, hold on, you still not finding it. Let me see if you can. What may I say? No, but the squad. You all remember the squad. I think you don't remember the squad. Help me out. But the thing what I want to get at, what I'm trying to get at is that I don't think that squad is really a balanced squad. It's a top heavy squad, and even the defenders aspect of it is very too many defenders, I believe. Too many defenders, man. People only if you notice it, the defenders are much we have much more defenders in that squad than midfielders. I wonder if you don't realize that. Wait a minute, we can't find it. Okay. Okay. You find something. No, this. People something I want to feel about. But you know the sad part, you know, I tell a lie, like, kind of sad for me because um, I wanted to see much more defenders in this team. Can I find it? And now open side. Hold on. No one get into the squad, man. Trust me. No one to really dig into that squad because I'm sure missing more defenders than attackers. What you say about it? You don't think we should have more midfield and attack? Hmm? Listen. Hmm. All right, people. You know I get it right now. But that's all say I can't find. Hold on. So find it, I will find it. Tell me I tell you say I will find it. All right. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that takes me. There's a precious hard to say, man. Take a lot of time with me, man. Somebody pick me. All right. So we don't know. Let me read out them thing I tell you cover. We say a joke squad are my God. 90% of the team not playing football. No, sir. That's why I come up and tell me where the 90%. That's a bench ballers. Oh, you don't get it. You're going to defend a lot as always. My God. Me afraid of that, you know. Low and Latibodir can play in midfield. Hello, which low man? Hey, oh, I said the same thing. You're saying that to the van. Virgin, me have a problem with it. I'm not tell a lie. Long ball over the top. My God. And listen, you're going to hear how much people will start coach back. And that's why people need to understand Jamaica need more players. This is a joke. Every team getting better. Yeah, man, me I tell you, we alone a struggle to put a good team together. We need to know that formation the coach is going to play as well. What if he comes with a 5-3-2-1? No, we can't come with 5-3-2-1, Virgin. Unless you call the keeper and that. We only need one red card or injury, and we're in a trouble. There's a top of all that. Yeah, put the link, let people call you. Boy. Well, I know you don't have to call, but you are messy people. You can come on the show. You don't have to show your picture, but instead of call, just jump on the link, please. See the link, then, man. All right, hold on. Man. Just send it to my phone. Thank you very much. Phone, I get dead still, but all right, start. So now go get it up there now. Respect. Big time, man. Big time, man. All right. So we soon put it up, and then we tell me people we are going to dig deep into that squad there because we're disappointed. Really disappointed in our squad people. All right. So fans, tell me yourself. See the link there you can come on the show. Yeah, man, come say what I say. Bro, do you think the coach will sabotage the decision of calling up English born players? Why? No, I don't think so. I really don't think so. They need to deal with players better They're not playing the man them. Let them feel good when them come a yard. Sorry. Where are the players we looking at England? Call them up. You think Steve a agent? You think I mean? And I mean, bro. When the man come, everybody included the JFF. That would be good for Steve or for the country because Steve is in England. Yeah. But the truth of the matter is, you have to give him little props. I mean, he's there, and some of these players he has coached him before. Yeah. So, we expect the boy him can reach out, to, especially to the agents and so on. All right. So, Coach Becker called to Hutchinson and Gibbs. Then England called them. This is what I say. And England has been doing that for a little while. You know. Yeah, man. For a minute now, England do that thing there. When we call up some players, then just drive them up in the under 21 team or something. Or carry them past on tour and now give them no game. Yeah. I think DJ could have been in this squad for a defender. Yes, he could, but people may not have much problem with the defense line. At the midfield, people may have no problem. Midfield, I tell you the truth. All right, so now, as I say, I want to call, I say, drop the number. All right, join the show. Bless up yourself. I feel the same way, Conrad. Yes, Steve a spy working undercover. We must spy for England. All right, hold on, let me drop the number. I'm gonna put the number to you. So see the number around there. So you can call, all right? For put on the phone and charge and also be able to call. All right, so it's time to put on that thing there. Listen, everybody. Tell us here. All right, people. So that is the squad. That is the squad, people. So let's look into it now. One by one. All right. Agent Steve. Go ahead and pick the team, beat him. I feel- No, so Conrad, when you say I go ahead and pick the team, well, guess what? In a way, even if I Miran pick a team, bro, we can't kill them. Miran was the assistant coach, you know the players. This is Steve first start. Even though he should be doing his background work and can, yeah. But again, who knows if all the players who they they reach out to accept the invitation? Just asking. What are the other players that could have been called for the midfield? All right, we soon get there, man. Get Paul to come explain Steve's style. You don't know, well, it might be too early for Paul, you know. I don't know, I never link Paul on that one. Yeah? All right. Like up the show, people. That are RC. Yeah, man. So, the truth is, I mean, I'll get to it because the good question I ask, you know, my boss. What are the other midfielders available or which you could have selected? Jeremiah, what are the other players that could have been selected? That's what question. That's what you ask, and it's a very big question. Now I tell a lie. A question the big. All right. So now let's start. Goalkeepers. Fine. I don't think I have a problem with the goalkeepers. Yeah, man. Me know say we ask. All right. Uh-uh. If England offers Steve a job, will he drop the Reggae Boys? You know, something you that drop the Reggae Boys. God me. If England call him today, he's gone tomorrow. I might view. I don't know if me that kill him feet because, as me say, individuals have to think themselves first in everything. It's a business, people, and it's a competitive world. A long time Steve want coach back England. You know that for a fact. But I say go. All right. Big up yourself, Franklin, aka Program. Sorry, bless up, man. Bless up, Program. The keepers good. Yeah, so me all right with the keepers. But let's look into the defenders now, people. Dexter, yeah, me not have much problem with them this week, kind of. Not bad. Good. Bernard, Tradition Bernard, me no 100% sure. But I'm just going through. So all right. We have we have Greg Lee, right? We have Damian Lee, Michael Hector, Richard King, Mar Bell, Latimer Dillon, and Ethan Pino. Yeah. So we have one, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine defenders. Now, I'm not gonna be too harsh, but we just look and with the comparison. Nine defenders is not nine central defenders and nine wing backs. All right, so you know you're gonna have say two, maybe might take two defenders per position. So two left back, two right back, two centre back at a six. So let's go again. Two left back, two right back at a four, and three centre back. Or maybe a four centre back. So eight or nine. But me, knowing say people, most time right through competitions and teams, defenders are the least change players on the pitch. Yeah, man, bless up yourself, program. Where's the Conrad? We get up in our feelings. You think our feelings mean? I don't know. Yeah, no, man, I no feelings. Me just get into the thing, bro. I think we need to watch Steve. He's conflicted with Jamaica and England. We get young players, we in problem. No, and I want to make this clear now. My critiquing of the squad is not that man saying may I blame Steve or blame nobody. I just the personal feelings, yeah, and the composition of the squad. It's not the players in the squad is my problem. Get to me, I say. So it's not the players in the squad is my problem, my people. It's the composition. Yeah. Player per position. All right. So we have nine defenders. Now let's look at the midfield. Make sure we teach. The midfield we have Casey Palmer, yeah, Farai Anderson, Bobby Reed, yeah, John Russell, Adrian Reed. How much I think? You know, help me count, I can't count. Five that thing. All right. Let's say you're playing three midfielders. If you notice, you know, a two change, midfield change that thing. And we can make five changes per game, which is good. But that is two midfield change. We have Adrian Reed, people, the young boy, teenager. Not saying that he can't make it, which is okay. Happy for him. I'm glad he get a card. So tell me now, people, in this midfielder, who is our centre midfielder? How many changes we can make out of that five? Three of us starting, so we have two on the bench. So that matter about the number of people. I think King is the weakest of the defenders. All right, you have a point. Good. So we probably could have dropped out King, yes, if you have two local base behind it. Why? Tycoon, you know I know have second thoughts. Lord. Second thoughts on what? RR. Secret Agent Steve. All right, Jeremiah. We are defense heavy and midfield light. That's how we say, bro. That is my big problem. What formation is Steve McClaren's best formation or preferred formation? What formation or system we can really pull on to select from this set of players? Again, me know the other level there where we can talk about, where we can select it. We can talk about it. And we think we have enough knowledge. We knowledgeable and have these good conversation. Yeah. No, me want. Yeah, man. I think Reed is the weakest of the midfielder. But by true, by people, I would love for somebody to bring this to the fore. Is Reed really a midfielder? Bobby Reed. I'm getting to midfield when he's getting older. I don't know. But I was looking earlier in my career bars. If you're playing in a midfield, it must be an attacking midfield. But I think we see all how games to play in a defensive midfield one at a time. When you say you think you have a fresh heritage players, you want power. All right. A good point that. Caribbean rivers and seas, blessings. But you have a problem with Mason Greenwood. I hear the last program. You serious? Caribbean. I have a problem with Mason Greenwood. No, sir. You could never hear me have a problem with Mason Greenwood. Rethink again, man. I watch what issue. I point out to me the things that I would have said would have led, you to believe that. Nothing. I know me. I know me. So Franklin, all right. I'll leave RR to respond to you with that. With all due respect, this is a Meran Algrim's squad. They believe in Jeremiah. Big and serious. It is. I don't believe. I mean, I'll tell you one other thing when I was sort of pulling on what I believe McClaren would carry to this team. Who then going to get to replace Leon? Again, I'm not sure. Maybe him just stay locally with him. Because this JFF been really trust them to make some real big rearrangement. They now go and pay one. I think they want to go back on one next. We don't trust JFF for now. So we think they must stay local. Yeah, man. But to me, if they might go replace Leon Bailey, people, I'd rather see them replace Leon Bailey with a midfielder. Because I can tell you, me think so we in a trouble. One than Clarence than Big Sardi. All right, bless up yourself, Sherman. Oh, you're talking about Adrian. Oh, as a midfielder, not Bobby Respect. All right. But we still not think that Bobby Reed is a real midfielder. No, not this channel. We respect Mason Green over here. Because tell him that I could. No, man. Not this. Hey, but I said, I have to listen carefully because I may not, no point in time, have a problem with Mason Green with people. Unless you were thinking when I was saying, I'm going to give you I'm going to bust in a bubble. I think I said that because we won't get Mason Green for this window. You remember me say that? I said it because I know he won't be ready. And not ready because of paperwork, but a whole lot of different things around that. Hey, listen, this Mason Greenwood thing is very tricky for him. All right? So, when I said that, I'm just saying that we're now going to have him for this game. Nah, man, if you hear me say that, something, big up your tycoon. Sherman, bless up again. All right, so Mason would be the best player we ever had. Is this a question or a suggestion? Again, people, you see, when it comes on to best player we ever have or who we ever have or who we all get, just like how RR must stop the debate and I try to pull me out, is McClaren is the biggest or the best coach we ever have? No. Me no call on that, and I will not say Mason Green will be the best player until him start to represent and show me something. Yeah? Remember, say we are only a question for Leon Bailey. Very excited English Premier League player. But we are disappointed in how he performs for Jamaica over the past couple of games. One Greenwood, bless up. Yeah, man. So I remember Lati play midfield too. Lati, what here? All right. So you're thinking, people, that he might pull Lati Bodier, he might pull Damian Lowe into midfield. May I tell you, listen, if we see McClaren play Damian Lowe in a midfield. Me I go start Horse. Oh, Damian Lowe is no midfield. One game, I'll give push him up the solve one little thing and it work. And him just feel say I saw you go every day. Can't be. Gotta show Steve sign. Let me see if he can quote without best players. Big up yourself, Lady Cardova. Bless up, man. Bless up. Bobby is the best we have. The man can play everywhere on the field. All right. No, I'm not saying can't play it, but I still not feel say I'm best position because he has been doing well. I'm not telling you that. But again, that's just how I think. One Macy Green, one Jamaica. So we are saying now Caribbean. Remember, you still if you can tell me why you think you say me no want or me no like this, you need to tell me that still. You see me can correct myself. Chairman, big up the general. All right, Franklin, yeah. So when we say now people, let's look into it. So we never look at the forward. So Shamar Nicholson, right? Norman Campbell. Honestly, I'm not sure about Norman Campbell myself. I tell you the truth. Yeah. Michael Antonio, Mari Gray, Kyle Dixon, Leon Beale. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 5, 6 strikers. So 6 and 5 11, right? And we have much again 9 at 20 plus 3, 23 man squad people. With the defenders being 9, strikers, you see that? Striker 6 and 5 midfielder. I don't think that's a balanced squad. You're telling me the coach need to know we are Jamaican. You can't fool with. Yeah, man. John Russell, Casey Campbell in midfield for our Cuba game. So you say John Russell, Casey Campbell. All right. You see, John Russell people. I, I wasn't too sure about John Russell. John Russell is a good youth, good talent. I was looking at him in some training. And I think also, I'm not sure initially me did I have him in my squad. And again, my squad never a squad when I pick up, he said it was the best team. There's some players that I look forward to or look at. So I'm not saying that. All right. But John Russell, I think maybe the man to play in that number 6 role. Yeah. I think I'm gonna play with Dealing. Would you? Casey Palmer? I don't know. But not bad at all. Probably if we get him, a bit more robust in our midfield. Again, people, we just want to see how McClaren play. Yeah, we just want to see him play because these type of players to me are send me in a different type of role. How me think, right? Really, you think Leon better than Mason? All right. Tadra, this is since I ask a question. Since I ask a question, what or which football are you using to compare both? Are you using the talent that we believe they are? Are you using the EPL? Are you using the national setups? What, you have to use that, because what would have given Bailey this hype that he's a very good player, one of the best? And what would have given Mason Greenwood hype to say that he's one of the best or the best upcoming? So you have to tell me which league you use or which level of football to compare both. Russell, oh, I mean Jeremiah, I think you see me, man. All right? Me I follow you. Which one? So Russell at 6, Bobby at 8, and Palmer at 10. Uh so how you going to play them? Like you're going to play them like a double pivot too, yeah? Box to box kind over is good. Well, let's see. All right. So if there's a change now, let me go back to that one from Jeremiah. Hold on. Let me go back to this. Help me with this one. So tell me now, Jeremiah. So those are our 3 midfield. So if it is a change now, people, remember who we have now, we have John Ross, we have Adrian Reed and Casey Palmer. No, not Casey Palm. And Karayan Smith. So let's say Palm have to come out of the pitch. Maybe a little injury. I'm not having a good game. Who is the replacement? Worst case scenario, a man get a yellow card and look like you forget an hour, so the coach have to go pull him. So these are the things that's why I say, Bridget, me can't satisfy with five midfield. Let him say we short. He should have played a long time ago. All right. What is the cost of the ticket? You mean to go to the match? I send two tickets. Sponsor two tickets for the show. No? You may have two giveaways. All right, all right. Thanks very much in advance for that. Your friend them on the panel from last show. No, Bridget. Last show panel we do was Paul and um it was Lee. What Lee was saying, Lee was asked the question because Lee don't know much about the guy. He was asked the question based on what transpired. If it would be a good thing to having that noise around him or not. I don't think Lee has an issue with the player because he really don't know much about him. He was just looking at the situation around him. From day one, people, when Paul came on the show, I think for the very first time, long before we were looking forward to Macy Green, to Macy Green, we have the conversation when this thing was very hot. And the same things Paul said then, he was just repeating it because he's in England. He's in England, so he know what are the stories around it, what has been said. No man, but both players say, well, if he's the best, they should have it. Come on, I don't think so, but that's fine. Sorry if that's the way you interpret it, but yeah, people like up the street. Well done, Sherman. Bless up. Yeah, man. Grant, back up yourself. I think Norman Campbell improving on that. You think? All right. As me say no, me not tell a lie, people. Me never sure about Norman Campbell. Yeah, as me say, reasonable player. It's not like the squad is bad. And let me let that clear. I don't think the squad is the players in turn. I don't think the players are bad. I just think the composition no right, no balance. Yeah, we accept all rebel like Jimmy Cliff. So Mason is welcome. I heard Jason Goon on TV said that the prices are same as the last game: 1,500 for bleachers and 5 for grandstand. Boy, Macy Green would have more goals in the EPL than Leon Bailey. All right, good. So excitement galore that. Thank you very much, Chris. So you said Macy Green have more goals in EPL than Leon Bailey. All right. Remember, still enough people. How many seasons Jason played as opposed to how many Leon played? That's how we have to compare. Yeah, he played in three different leagues, remember, and he ball out. Ah, you mean Bailey, right? Yeah, man. Remember, I know people, nothing away, you know, Bailey coming from gang, as you know, Virgin, he was all over the place. You know, just England alone, Bailey played. And in the Willer by Leverkusen to over Germany. That's when he was hot. He played out in England and Spanish league and now France. Yeah, oh, you mean Conrad? You mean Mason? Yeah, man. And I would know, but we said remember Bailey also played in three different leagues as well. So that's why I'm saying if you're comparing pull all of this, so very good data and what they have done throughout. Who is our farm striker? Kaim. Why you can stick up people's own questions, man? Kaim Dixon? I'm not sure. Right now, we don't think we have a really infam striker. I think our most exciting top player right now is Demal Gray. Yeah, man. People, more show off with something, but now wait till later down in the show. When no, when so when ready for cost, we just close the show and go on. I how the likes I go. Yeah, how the likes I go. Tell me though because some people now like up the channel. Let me check what the likes to start next nice. Cha cha. People, we need 9 more likes right now. All I know when I hit the like button, I hit it right away. So we need 2 more likes. No man, we need more than two man. We need 9 more. Yeah. All right. Norman hot. All right. Thanks for that. Very, very hot. I love that. You see, one of the things people, this is what I want to say, and this is what I like about you people who come on this show. You educate me a whole lot. Yeah? Not to lie. That's why I'm a journal, just like when I have the question. I like that. Because personally, in recent time, follow the ball as them like that. Time constraint. Yeah? But we do a little reading and when we compare, honestly speaking, just like everybody else, a baller might have do well this, but you don't really think he's the baller for your team right now or is the bestest. But that's fine. England fans crying for me, Green, JFF work faster, please. No man, you don't have to worry, man. Tycoon, we can tell you, based on information, as much as the fans are crying, and you know which fans are crying. We not play that right now, but the fans who are crying for Macy Greenwood, we can tell you, they are the least concern, not the concern, but they're the least that they look up to. You don't have to worry, man. Macy Greenwood is a Jamaican player. I can tell you that. You see the real British man they know. The man that you notice the story what the man they use. When you look in the sun and all they speak and what they write about Mason Green, they say then Mason turn his back on England and them terms that the people are using about. So me not concerned about that. Me not really concerned. We have so much players in the past have been in trouble. He will be great for us. Listen, as me telling my people, he's a disciplinarian. I mean, I like foolishness, but I don't care. As me say, we believe, or I believe, that if a man is found guilty of a crime, if it was done, yes or no, but in the court of law, finding guilty people, and then they free the man of the charges. Who are we now to turn it? Especially in a case like this. Come on, people. We all make mistakes. We do. And I have said before that some people, some other people in higher places, yeah, even in the some of the lawmakers people have created some untasteful situations. You hear me me use my words kind of. Oh, yeah, man. But yet still, they were set free and not in charge. Allow me, JFF is joking. What JFF is joking about? No, Mason. All right. But tell you know, this Mason thing, bro. As we say, we never expect him to come in at this window based on what transpired and what was going on. Yeah. And it's not because he could not be ready, but a whole lot of things, man. I tell you. And as me say, me hear some stories, but until me can really clear about them and know say I saw you go, me not gonna make certain comments on it. I think Southgate leaving the England job was the worst thing that could happen to Jamaica because this coach now has worked with most of the young players I think is behind. Omar you get the call up. My word. We say Omar Hutchinson get called up because of Steve. But me no want to say that still, I kill you for your part. But really no want to say so. I don't want things I say go. Mason Greenwood scored 2 brilliant goals today. 5 goals from 3 games. Wow. Man on fire. Man on fire. All right. So there's what I get to understand, people. There's a little drawback. There's some little issues with his release from France. All right. That's what I heard. Some issues with his release from France. Remember how we get in, And again, people, there was a whole lot of stories surround. At one stage, you know, there's some French hierarchy never wanted. But we're going to leave that for now. I don't think we business that. So that's why I was saying earlier, I said it a few weeks ago that he will not be available for this show. All right? All right, MG, we are clicking by your show in the next couple of hours or minutes. Need 8 more likes, people. Let me see. Yeah, 8 more people. Come on, send the show to the heights. How old is Mason? About his early 20s. I think he's 21. Yeah, I think he's 21. Memory serves me right. All right. Hey, may I tell us a Jamaican? If you have a great outside left coming in, yes. Mason Greenwood outside right coming in. Antonio right now, if he can get back to anywhere near his best, troubling up top there. This team can cause a lot of problems going forward. But for us to do that, we need a whole lot of structure. We need the midfield to work close with them. We don't want these top players, upfront players, receiving all the balls from on the back. We are going to create too much problem for ourselves by saying, and when I say creating problems for ourselves, people, as much as the man is fast and quick, we can't just keep running at defender like that. We have to pass the ball around them and get them out of position. Because once the defenders are in position, no matter how fast and skilled he is, it can be very difficult to break them down. So what we need is the quick movement and pass to split defense. So we can't continue to play that ball over the top all the time against good teams. We will not survive. Not a long-standing thing, people. How many ever read that one, I watched him in Serbia league before, yes, and he moved to Denmark. He was playing very good. No, as me say, we have the players, but what I'm saying, we just need cohesiveness and early staging. So you see, the imbalance squad that I talk about, that's an issue. Straight. And the only problem we have with this squad is the number, not the players. Yeah, not the players and their ability, but the number of players, especially in midfield. We're very short in midfield. And as many of you saying, we think we're going to see some long ball playing. Mason Greenwood, 83 games and 22 goals in EPL. Watch this up here. 83 games, 22 goals. Leon Bailey, 89 games, 15 goals in the EPL. That's showing that they are almost mirroring with games. Yes, Bailey played more games and scored less, 7 less goals. But we also need to understand, I need to put certain things into perspective. The team Mason Greenwood was playing with was a better team than what Leon Bailey was playing with. Saying that to say, I really believe Mason Greenwood has the advantage of who will be or who would have been the better one. Not because of these stats. I think Mason Greenwood is much more livelier, is much more a sure goal scorer than a Leon Bailey. But even though I think there were two different teams, yeah? But I'm just saying. So Mason would have gotten the edge, no doubt. Mason Greenwood, 22 years old, and if he was still playing in the EPL, he would be the biggest thing right now. Not sure it'd be the biggest thing, but it would be hot. Because you see this, I don't know if it's a player problem down at Manu, but Manu have been taking a nosedive, even though they win two silverware by past 2 years. Greenwood scored 2 goals in 1 minute today. Hey, you see me a coach one team, people? No way. Absolutely no team can score 2 goals for none of my team in 1 minute. That coach are those players on the pitch. A joke. People, when a goal score, listen to me. When a goal score, players they celebrate, then burn up over 30 seconds. Sometimes. Yeah man, the likes are going good and all people. Give me some more. Still need 10. You understand me I say? RR. So them celebrate for 20 to 30 seconds. Almost half a minute that you know. And you tell me say you go kick off that ball and just give it to them. Nah man. So if sometimes I wonder why some football looks so. Trust me. And at the same thing, me I say, I see how a team I get 5 and 6 over a team that should be competitive. And you have goals are scoring 3, 4, 5 minutes. No, settle the game. Yeah, man. The story of the moment is how Rodolph Speed is shamelessly using the national team to sell his players. Why? Only, hey, that brother dangerous, man. How you pronounce your name, bad? Spiritual knowledge. All people ask me for my phone number for call and nobody now call the show. What happen? Me send the link in the show, nobody now come on the show. Me no understand. But nothing easy for me there, but listen, man. I go send it again. See the link for the live chat people. Company show. Company show. Alright? I'm gonna tell you from now 1.5 hours, so we only have half an hour left on the show. Big ass serious. Half an hour left on the show. So you're saying that Rodolph Speed is shamelessly using the national team to sell his players. Wow, what a statement. I'm not gonna argue about that, Bless up yourself in the program. Unseen. Let me not send a link unseen, man. Jesus. I want to unseen, brother. I'm gonna help him definitely. The link, me send the link much time, bro. Alright. No, no, we can send it to you again. Alright. Ranking, I'll go and sorry, just a week. Tune in. Bless up yourself, man. The link in the thing, bro. Alright. Conrad. Greenwood is about 22. Leon is about 26 or 27. Yeah, man. Like up the chat and see that RR say, you think RR and RM to call no. Not Steve, the England coach that used to be the under 21 coach I'm talking about. Okay. Oh, all right. Greenwood Bailey Gray will be perilous for CONCACAF. Hope we get Ravel for the engine. I will tell you this, people. If you have Greenwood, Bailey, and Gray playing up top, it could be very devastating for some teams. May I tell you, no team with slowed players or defenders can match them. Yeah, man. So me understand the answer. Big and serious. Alright? I don't know how people don't want Greenwood. Join our national team. The man is a massive talent. You're a big man. As me say no, people are eager to in a Jamaica. And not just Jamaica, all over. Long time RR. So me don't know, Virginia, you know, understand, you know, understand this, brother. And see, me send the link, bro. Yeah, man. Reggie, do you get so much trouble, brother? Do you get so much
Yeah,
trouble, man?
man.
You could lock
What
me and
can I
send the
show you
link.
that now?
Eh? But you ask the link, and me and
Can I...
send the link, and you won't come on for the thing, brother.
Oh,
What's up,
maybe I do
bro?
something. Maybe I
Okay,
edit something.
okay, okay. And when you use that edit, which one I have to use?
You know, some on my phone, I use InShot on my laptop. Just find one something I go. I just the laptop send me to the car. Microsoft Clip Champ. I mean, I use.
But when me use the bridge in the clip champ, me no know, me nah get if you upload.
You're supposed to when you after you export it, you're supposed to download to your laptop and then you can upload it after.
Me
I
nah
can go
get,
straight. Eh?
Me try both ways, bro.
But
Me
me
tell
have
me
my
say,
one and I upload it right now.
but I don't know. Me say me want video more upload from when, bro. I me just, so, you know, have the time to sit down for this still, but anyway, we chat some more about that. So I go on, bro.
I'm here, the football I get interested,
Why man tell you?
Unfortunately, Leon Bailey got injured today. A lot of people may be rejoicing. I mean, some people
Why you
talk
think so?
something. I mean, some people that talk something more and I have to laugh.
You mean
Wonder what kind of mindset them have.
people
Yeah,
really I
people
think?
glad Sally and Bailey get injured.
No, sir, I don't believe.
All right, come out and talk.
I'm not business, I'm not believe.
I tell you,
But anyway, me understand still there are some people really never like the fact how certain things go with Bailey. So me
we
can
can't control
understand.
the ball of them.
No quota system. I'm gonna see in one or two players. Yeah, man. Ravel soon forward. Yeah, Ravel will come in, you know. I me tell you one other thing. As me say, I think the management, JFF management, is actually looking at some serious thing. Um, I want to get in a little talk with the manager still, you know, but I get it yet. Because I really still need to find out how them do some things, how them operate with certain things, eh? And to see how it goes, yeah, how the conversation is going with the players. Just to let me know, yeah, man. Tennessee, big up yourself, bro. All right, so Jamaicans love Man U and Liverpool, man. Then. Hey, we're gonna see what go on tomorrow with Liverpool and Man U, you know, man. I know worst case scenario, Bridget. Me never go try. Me never go and tell you. Me not get to get a good watch out for that game tomorrow. I tell you, bro. Things just tight. But we gonna see what go on. Liverpool for life, man. Unseen.
Yeah,
Control the local cricket. Then play attacking football.
control them. I hear them. I hear them.
Who them?
Yeah.
Then me not have to hear them, bro. But that's alright, man. Them a part of the show. Hey, I'm seeing people. Remember my first show me do, you know, first podcast. A man come out and ask if the show is live. And the response from the people is, oh no, you hear the cricket them in the background. You have to put them on pause, bro. My cricket them very, very loud. Can't glad for nobody get hurt. That just dirty heart and bad mind. May I tell you the truth? Because I mean, even when me I play my teams I play Bridget, and I worst thing for me, I don't like when players get hurt, bro. And you know, unfortunately, when I was playing, you know, especially in that attack up, me target some youth me have to really hurt, you know. Me not tell a lie. God forbid. But me never really mash up at you. You know the way they unseen? When you buck up all the
Yeah.
forward and you can't stop him, you have to try to get him down. But it's not like you are hurting. Yeah? But me not think so we really want to see a player get hurt. But you know, that's although me not rate Bailey behavior, I never wanted to see him injured. And you know,
Well,
me, me
I'll
a
do you
man.
what?
No, a ranking I say although him not like Bailey behavior, no rating behavior, you never want to see him get injured.
The link in the comment section, Mr. United. Scroll up and you find it.
Alright, may I drop you again.
Before Mr. United come down, it's a hard man for these, Mr. Taylor.
No man, in coming already, man.
He come here already. Oh, you know him. All right, you know him.
Yeah. No, Mr. United, man. He might come drop him
Conspiracy
foot.
theory. I mean, I come challenge him, but I'm going to beat him left, right, and center. I come talk about the little youth and him, Asian
It,
Reek. What happened squad?
okay. You know, say they know say I wanna feel boy. So
Eh?
they are the same way people did I say, Gray no go play for Jamaica. Now go play for Jamaica. Hey, you see Gray? I tell you see Gray heritage, bro. Hey, Man United. Me I tell you from hold on.
The hub in the building, people.
Wagwan scene. Wagwan, my big horse.
But there,
Reggae
my
boy,
brother, where are you?
commentary,
There, man.
community.
Me there. Glad for you man join, bro.
Yeah, so Unseen, what am I say about Bailey injury?
Look like I get your wish, man. I'm not going to play.
Why would I want we should have Unseen do? You're mad, man. I must want the general player.
And see that I go out with
Okay.
some
What an
really.
immediate argument, man.
But as I talk about the injury still in a bro, I don't know.
Oh, you get it if you have a Unseen like you just attack. But coming off in the first half, still in naturally, if you know football is not a good look, you know.
No man, it can't be a good look, man. 15 minutes, bro.
Yeah. So what am I bringing to replace a Unseen in a year nothing?
No, I think you don't know more because you run Reggae Boyz community, man.
Unseen. Me no Unseen. But the spirit of God's tribe among us tonight.
Hold on. Man, you remind him say I saw the Chris show the podcast.
Yeah, man. When you go back over tenement, you have to go argue.
So I got to the yard now a few minutes.
Yeah,
All right, me not hear nothing yet.
But I hear it, but it would be
But me
interesting.
hear them I say Maggie. But me hear people I say Maggie if you come, but Unseen, me I gotta be honest with you. If Unseen the America, I mean if Maggie the America and the ticket cheap, me not see why they can't call Maggie. And him not play too bad.
No, you play good football, so I believe if you can give Casey Palmer the opportunity, you can give Maggie the opportunity too.
So that would have fallen in my top. Because
Yeah?
what position you have Maggie playing?
And then Bobby Reed can go out wide.
Bobby Reed can go wide.
Yeah, you put you make Casey Palmer play but the number 8, although I don't feel
No,
position
well,
that.
Maggie that come off a bench, you just have him just in case.
No man.
Yeah,
Maggie
we
have
don't
to-
see him as
Maggie has
start.
to-
No.
Start Maggie.
Where would you start Maggie? Where would you start Maggie?
At number 10,
Unseen.
Bridging.
Over Casey Palmer?
Oh, you mean after Casey Palmer not the best?
Come on, Unseen, man. Not do
Casey
that.
Palmer to me is just not the best. I'm not sure what I'm talking about.
But you
I
see
know
what we are
what I'm
talking
talking about, you know.
So where you seen a Maggie?
Maggie, I go play with some player now. I
But
feel
look
like
at
say,
the-
the connection and the link, the type of player Maggie is, brother. The
Unseen,
connection and link
nothing
by the national
Just the
team.
league where Maggie are playing, man.
Stop use league. League no guarantee you to come play for your
No,
country.
hold on,
but the
hold
lower
on.
your league, the
Let
lower
me
your
tell you
league,
what other thing is. Let me tell you one other
you don't want
my
to get into
view
that.
about
I mean, think you outdo them something.
Let me tell you one other thing is. You see, Maggie, I think probably, if you look at it, is probably could have been one of the most creative.
Thank you.
One of this no
Thanks.
if you don't carry on the squad. But personally, I wouldn't start Maggie still, you know. Right now, the thing would have to have more of him.
But the only
getting
reason
more
why Maggie can get that
practice start.
chance, actually in the America, and the plane ticket not there.
I said earlier, I'm not sure who we'll get because I'm not think Jeff is ready to spend big.
Exactly. Then if
I said it earlier.
call from England already, my people with him family.
You know, every time here, hold on. You know, every time you hear people talk, every time it leads me back to Corner League football. So you pick players, you have a training session, but because you pick certain players and them come from a certain league, them supposed to start over certain players. And that may I get from a reasoning.
But Unseen, let me ask you
From
something,
this
right?
reason,
Unseen.
No,
Hold
no
on,
reason
hold on.
some of the person that are
Alright,
coming
you
second.
know why Unseen?
Not
The
your
best
reason.
player, right? The best
Oh.
player in the world, most of them end up at Real Madrid, right?
Not necessarily.
No, most time the Real Madrid have the best player. Then.
Right.
Right. Do you ever see a top class player there in a USL yet?
Huh?
Top class player there in a USL Unseen.
What do you mean by top class? Or like, what do you mean?
Top class, like no, you know, Unseen. It's obvious that the championship level is very higher than the USL level. So there's
Yeah,
no,
but you ask a question and answer itself. Me understand.
all right. So
Yeah?
all me I tell you say the
The
Hungary
league are gonna be better because such and such, you know, quality people from other leagues, players from other leagues are coming. Top players from other leagues are coming on a play night. But what me I say to you is that no matter the league, it don't guarantee that player will come and play for Jamaica at his optimum best.
But we're Unseen. But if you have a
That's
chance,
what I say. So a player from JPL can go in the national team and play better than a player we are playing at top
I
flight.
agree. But I agree. But
You agree?
It's Unseen, right?
You agree?
That's possible.
Okay.
But
Continue.
if you have a chance, right, and you can pick a USL player and a EPL player, right? Which one you are gonna pick?
So what me gonna use now as a
Answer
coach?
the question first, no?
This is based off coaching.
No, what you know,
coaching.
just answer the question let me ask you.
All right, go on again. The question. Cause I'm
So
not
you,
gonna answer when a yes or no. You know, me I'll give you a reason. Go on.
no, me not, me, all right, answering. If me ask you about anything me ask you, right, me interested in, and me not want the explanation. Me have to ask you again. If you have a chance,
No, me can't answer your question, so because I have to explain it. Because your
no,
question
me
is
not
kind
want
of complicated.
explanation from
All
you.
right, hold on, the double.
Ask you.
Ask the
Let's
question.
double
Ask the question.
All right. If
Ask
you have
hard
a
the
chance to
question.
pick a USL player and a EPL player, which one you are gonna pick at the same position?
Answer.
No, man, you answer it. Sorry, me can't answer it.
Are you me ask Ansin? If you want to
No, me not answer your question, Virgin. Because I can't answer it
All
when
right.
once.
We don't go
hold
down
on.
that road.
Give him chance. Answer it or you want answer it, Ansin.
All right. So, for example, in the case with Casey Bama, I see already we play. And in the case where I see Maggie play. I feel like Maggie deserve a chance now. Again, because you see him fix him kind of get him body type and get stronger. You know, him start get playing time now and him look like him ready now for impress. So I see Casey Palmer play already. I give Casey Palmer next chance. In my opinion, I give him a next chance, but more I see Maggie as well. Yeah. That's supposed
All
to
right,
answer.
but look here now.
You know,
So
some
Christopher,
question.
hold on, Christopher, answer that again. Christopher, and I was just about to say it, there's no way if you're carrying a player to replace another and could have actually made it over one of those who had previously selected. My words, but it's a good point that Christopher, I tell you the truth. But again, I don't mind Maggie, Reggie. But personally, I don't, right now, to be honest, I think I'm not there yet. I think
No,
what Maggie needs some more strength and penetration, and at
no.
least
All right.
can give you
Maggie look strong now, man. What you talking about?
man, and
You're
I
the
just
argument,
body,
right?
and
You're the
just
argument.
physical strength,
Just you say strength a while ago.
This is the argument
Yeah,
we
but
can make.
mental, man. And football, we are talking
A player
about
where
mental and physical
Colorado.
strength.
You must say Maggie go through the worst in the football, Virgin.
All
Mentally.
right. Ansin. This is the case of Maggie, right? A plane ride from Colorado to Jamaica is not that too far, right? Him now go start. Him can come as a backup midfielder, right? We
Hey,
barely gone. We put Bobby Reed on the right wing, and just make him there as a backup midfielder. What I mean, to get backup, become behind Casey Palmer in case anything. That's it.
Let me ask you a question. Who out of Maggie or Casey Palmer, who play better for Jamaica?
No much Casey Palmer. When last Maggie play for Jamaica? Over 3 years old, Maggie not play for Jamaica, So you can't say that unseen. Casey Palmer is a much better player than Maggie.
For Jamaica?
Yeah.
There's two different something. I'm not talking about in club, I'm talking about for Jamaica.
and see, you have to be careful,
Yeah.
All right.
The problem with the club is that them can't separate.
No, I want brother. Listen,
What may I say?
I make a case of Maggie, But me can't. There's no way Maggie can start over Casey Palmer.
No, so what is the issue if one start about? I mean, I understand the
Because
issue.
you want to just like how we know.
So there's a issue if
All
one
right, hold
start
on, the
about.
people. Hold on a second.
Best player for start.
Let me acknowledge stranger. Big up yourself, stranger. Blessings.
Yeah, man, big up to the panelists them same way.
Yeah, man.
Where I see Casey Palmer dribble to midfield and lose ball too. Worse than Maggie. So I don't know what I'm talking about.
All right, put it this way. In terms of what I have seen from both, and honestly, I think over the past couple of games with Casey Palmer, I think honestly, me only see Maggie with one real game where me see a big effect of a Maggie for Jamaica. One game. One game. To be honest with you. I'm not saying that he doesn't have anything because I think he's a very good, he's a creative player.
That's all Maggie have for Jamaica. 2 good pass.
You understand? Trust me. I think he's a very good player.
I'm gonna tell you what Maggie, what people don't understand. Right? And a lot of people don't understand that each player have them role and responsibility. Maggie is not a player where he's going to go back and do all those defensive work like him a defender. He's an attacking player. And
but that's a problem.
It's not a problem. Why is a problem? Why is it a problem?
Then hold on. Look at the type
I'ma
of
ask you a
football that is
question.
being played. You want me to answer you? Let me answer you. Let me answer you.
And in creating
You can't make a general statement on this, you know, because
Hold
of
on,
every
Lee.
coach player. So,
Hold
continue.
on now. Listen. Don't tell me about any club. You name me 3 players in this world right now we play like that.
Uncle one, me no one a Messi.
Tell me, you name me 3.
You have,
We play for country and club.
all right, you have Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer the role for defending.
Who?
Cole Palmer.
I mean him not the world for defending.
So
Cole Palmer the role for defending, brother.
Unseen. Yeah, well, well, you know
As a
what?
number 10.
Me
You see Cole Palmer the role for defending
hold on,
Panfield.
hold
That's one question again.
Mafia chat back to Wally and see him, man.
So, hold on.
Yes,
So, let me ask you a question. So, let me ask you a question.
on.
and a fill in space and them
Me
thing
tell you
there.
no way, man. Me
There's
tell
so
you
much
no way.
time the man play like a wing back, brother.
What-
When he get
All
back.
right, gentlemen.
Yeah,
What
chat
happen?
back, man.
Me just.
How much time Cole Palmer pick up ball on a back?
Unseen, you ask this,
So,
I'm
so,
going
so,
to gear it,
so,
right?
so, hold on.
on,
Right,
Anthony.
Maggie, now go for the ball
Hold
to
on,
and anything there.
Unseen.
We
You
not
ask
black
go
this.
back
space.
to ball. Pick up.
Eh?
You ask
When do? Him staying there more than half all the while.
Unseen. Look at your
Come on.
logic. Look at where you say Unseen, right?
Come on,
Come
man.
on,
All right,
ask the
gentlemen.
question. Come on,
If
understand.
we
We don't
have
want to play
a-
for defend and attack.
Hold on, Unseen. Hold on.
That's the type of midfielder play
Hold on,
worldwide, bro.
footballer.
Everybody have their run and
Well,
responsibility.
on a footballer, you defend as a team and you attack as a team. But anyway, Maggie, when you have a luxury player from your field, right, your luxury player have to be very, very exceptional, like a Messi or a Ronaldo, where you're not putting a whole heap of defensive duty upon them. Brother, the man playing a USL. You can't put a USL player in your field and expect him not to run back. Him not exceptional. And seeing think before you say what you're saying, brother.
Bro, and
And you have the deal
individual football you want to play now. We are talking about system football right now.
No, they in attack and defend as a
Once
team,
Maggie
brother.
going to this, all right. So Steve McClaren supposed to have a system where once any player coming in, he's supposed to flourish. Simple put.
That's his system.
Every time you think you
System.
outgrow them madness, so you come with them. You want.
Well, on the Bob. We're not put on the level of reason. Let us leave out some mic.
Double.
Let's leave out that.
Double.
Hold on.
When a player go Barcelona or Arsenal or Manchester City, sometimes you never know about the player. And then Pep Guardiola system and when him teach a player, him become a superstar in that system. And when him leave a club, then go on a different club, him just drop off.
How that apply for Maggie? Why you always a creative?
So that's what I say. The coach supposed to have once him other player to him team. He's supposed to get him to play at high level football, brother.
You know what? I'm sorry, I bring him up. I lost you in the America.
And not every player fit a system. So if him select Maggie, if Maggie is the replacement and Maggie coming to the squad, him supposed to run him do the necessary assessment at the games. Well, let me finish. And no say, all right, this is what Maggie coming. Or me can fit Maggie in my system. It's simple put it.
Unseen. I'm gonna ask you something. Why me never hear you sit down and create a scenario for your English-based player yet?
Because me like challenge you because you know like JPL ball, you know like local.
No, me want the best player. Me never hear. They not all right. My brother, not me. Say Maggie.
But you're the best player. Now might be the best player for Jamaica.
So them are the best. Them better than Maggie.
All right. All right.
I don't see that for Jamaica.
We can't take on who we believe are the best players.
I see that for
Like
Jamaica.
we said,
Jamaica
we
not
can
getting
talk
our best
about
player,
it.
brother. So
My
the
brother,
best.
so we
Hold
are
on,
to-
starters. So the best you play them there. Where them gone?
I want to give stranger attack.
Bram, do we again?
Yes,
Bramble.
we are saying, my brother Anthony.
Let me
No,
give
I
let me
say
give stranger
the
attack.
compare thing, we not depend on the compare thing still. As I say, cause me not like, oh, we always a compare the players them and then thing there and I say who better who and then thing there. As I say, we don't already know say KC Palmer they on a different level from Maggie at the same time. As I say, but nobody compare and cause unseen more time. You see when we are challenge each other with some things more time when not necessary. And that we go around them road, brother, and better look like say a man no good. We should well honor really that I picture, you see me, where man really I try paint, but because you are better look at you try paint a different picture, brother, more time, yo. You see me, but in the end of the day, Maggie is a good player, but Maggie not the on KC Palmer level right now. I'm not gonna say out, you know.
Nothing
So
more.
me now say if him get a chance to come in a team, yeah, him come in a team. But a case
I disagree with that. I disagree with that. My opinion, disagree with that.
All right. Here what I say. I'm going to use a scenario. Maggie, the way Maggie play, you would have loved to have a Maggie somebody with a Maggie level of the passing ability, that last minute literally can open the defense. We might don't have that, but what I'm saying, consistently, him still don't have that. Yeah, you are going to pick him up, him or come out and for much of the game, you're not going to see him. We cannot afford that type of player within that squad that we have. Because I still don't believe that we have that midfielder who can really cover up and do that level of dirty work. If you allow that sort of player to play. If you understand what I say and see. If we are going to use a Maggie, if we give with that, we don't have that deal mid there. We are going to do that, we are call, that sweep up and map up work there. So we'll lose one player when defending. We don't have that. So that is one of the reasons I'm saying Maggie have to timely, and I would put, if I carried Maggie, no, as a replacement, then I've got no problem either. Because we're going to shift up the things. But him can't be a starter. Trust me, that's just. I went to Bob gone, man. I beg and gone. You can't see no anywhere, bro.
Maggie, you have to go come in a code system now and a code scheme and say, okay, all right, I'm going to test you out and see if you go do what I want, you do all the like how you're doing a training. If him impress the coach in a training, but not just call him in and just say, yo, yeah, I'm a starter, because you never get called
Program,
up
what
in
you
the first squad.
You still wait for
You know?
time. You're not going to
You never
church
get
early
called up in
program.
the first squad, so you're going to get just start just like that.
As we say now, it's all difficult for to come in. You can't have a man who left out of the team and come in and I go start. No, sir. And we all know. As me say, Maggie have something, but I don't think him have the type of play that we want now. Or we don't have the composition of players to play with a Maggie right now. He can come up and step in, no problem. Exactly, you would need a player to sweep the defense line and let have a free roll. Yeah, if you don't have that, I'm going to tell you, playing with a Maggie, we don't say a play now. But look here, one other thing, how many of you watch Cuba and see Cuba recently?
So,
Cuba have a good team, man.
You haven't seen say Cho. Answer the question. Answer you see Cuba recently?
no, I'm not watching.
Okay, so where you say Cho?
I think we say Cuba. I would have been a play.
I watch him,
Think
man.
them
I
play
watch him.
against Suriname. You see them play, think them play
Hey,
against Suriname
listen to me,
and some
Bridget.
other side. You know what
Cuba have a team where
But Cuba have a
run
good
like
side, man.
the youth them are run, bro.
Cuba have a good unit.
Yeah.
So
But
what that mean? You want to beat Jamaica?
Jesus Christ.
First, I ask a question.
They're more competitive. And we have to play if we beat them. We don't go walk over them. We might have a home factor, but I'm saying this to you. I'm telling you all the while, while we look good and have a good position going to the 2026 World Cup, we might qualify, but it's not going to be a run over, gentlemen. The first two qualifying matches should show why this thing now going to run over. And nobody can tell me say coach change now.
Sorry.
The majority of the players.
Sorry, we never really beat people convincing, We not beat people convincing,
Listen.
If me match we win, I like a struggle to win so much more time.
And you think that for sure is we not develop. That for sure is we not improve.
Mm-hmm.
That for sure is we not improve. It can't be that we just barely a scratch past some little DR and them thing, bro. We have a team weak and team come back like they want to beat it. So this thing, as me say, all of them teams, all of them team, no man, a Cuba that man.
Cuba beat Suriname.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All of them team there. Fees them have as good as a chance as we going into the World Cup qualifier. Yeah. Anyway, when may I say people, before you people come on, I have a question that may ask. Do you believe that the squad was balanced? I don't think we have a balanced squad. 5 midfielders. I don't know what system or formation the coach are going to play. But for 5 midfielders, for 2 games, and we have so many defenders, I don't think it was a balanced squad.
How much defenders are they?
9. Again, you can separate defenders to position because the coach can say 1, 2 left back, 2 right back, 3
Oh.
centre half,
But you know why
4
coach do
centre
that though,
half.
Sadi? Not because you know why coach do that, Sadi?
Defensive mind
Because
coach.
him have Latimer here in a defense, and him have Damian Lowe in a defense where more time. Remember, say them play midfield more time too.
One thing me have to tell you, if Fimi mouth can get loud, I hope Sorry Crest Channel build some momentum so no better help me. If I ever see him put back Damian Lowe in a midfield,
I
Damian
don't
Lowe is
think him gonna do that
no.
still.
Then when you about to call me talk about where you about to say but Damian Lowe is
No,
there.
but because me know say him play midfield before, I mean I say probably him have the thinking there too. You see me? I don't know.
I want to tell you
I'm not
say
sure.
the man have one good game in midfield and it was there to do a job. And Hal Grimson keep using one, and those were his worst games for Jamaica. Man is no midfield, bro. Not no midfield. So we need to me understanding that you can put a man for from defense go play forward. You know. Depends on a need and what a player they might have and what you see you want. But it can't be a fix. That can't be the fix. So that was the problem. Yeah. Like up the show, I mean, bless up yourself. So Unseen, what's your take on this squad?
For me, I think it is heavily packed with defenders. Maybe the coach, going with the mindset of not want to lose, but to ensure that it's a positive result at the end of the day. But you know, listening and hearing from other persons about the coach is an attacking coach. So I don't know if the selection was based upon who is available and just have a work with who Marion Garden referred to him and based on availability and how JFF act up on getting these players, you know, their acts, their letters to get them into the squad or get their commitment in. So they had to use who was there. But all in all, I think that this squad can get the better of Cuba, in my opinion. Like maybe we are about three. Without playing the game, I think on paper we are about 3 goals better than them, in my opinion. I think the defensive unit is okay, and that's core players. I think they may use some of them in different positions, like in the midfield areas. Like Hector can step in the midfield, and you have Lowe can step in the midfield. You have King can go in the midfield as well. Maybe they try somebody new rather than Damian Lowe. But for the midfield, I think attacking wise, we don't have a lot of flair there. Leon Bailey is out, so I don't know who they might call in to replace. We might hear that replacement soon. Maybe another JPL players they may look at. The people in the like hear them thing there. You understand? But for me, I think it's okay. I think Adrian Reid should get an opportunity to play without coming off the bench, Charlie Crouch and top Tom Stranger. Not only just go there to train alone, get an opportunity to play with the big boys in the midfield and want to see if he is if him really impressed in the Portuguese league. If him go out there and perform, yeah, I think he will do well. Anglin is not fit baller for life. Anglin is not fit. You see how Montpellier play, bro? It's difficult to call a JPL player if they are not fit. If you look at the team's play, if you look at Cavaliers play, you will say Cavaliers players are fitter, are on a team.
Yes. So all right. So you say Anglin no fit. Tom Stranger, what's your say about this?
Yeah, as we unseen say, certain aspect of what unseen say, I agree with him. Like we don't have a lot of creative player in our midfield, I think, We don't really have a creative player in our midfield like that. Except like KC Palmer, but it depends on how the coach are going to set up set it up. If him a go bet KC Palmer play a number 10, or him a go bet him play like a more defensive role, you know,
Yeah.
or what. But him otherwise from Bobby Reed, I know so Bobby Reed will probably end up play like one I wing them or something.
I think that's where we're serious. But as
Yeah.
we say, no, as we say, unseen, oh, you finished, ba? Sorry about that. Continue.
No, but otherwise, some that the squad is okay. Think the squad here can beat in Cuba still. It's not going to be like a convincing beating, but I think they're going to get it over.
All right. My thing about it, you see, let me don't discuss what I have to say about the squad. In terms of convincing and beating, my thing about this right now and where we are at, we supposed to be class above many of these teams. If you even want to go by ranking, when I don't want to say we're gonna go by ranking, yeah. But what I have seen, especially from those two first games, and what I know will happen, and the mindset that I believe many of us have in terms of feeling that we have a clear cut run to the World Cup, that is where my challenge is. Yes, I am not seeing this Jamaica team over the years control, and that's what we want to do now. Even if you win 1-0, 2-0, 2-1, we want to see you control the game because teams will get chance in games. All right, teams will get their chances. That's how football play. But the uncertainty, the type of up and down and last minute team almost, no, we really have a problem with that. And that's one of the things I think we needed more person in that midfield to set up to say, well, and then to me, sometimes, people, numbers play a role, It may not be the best players available. But when you want to shift things around, because there comes a time and any coach can make a change during a game. And when I say change, I mean substitution. Tweak certain things based on what he's seeing. Can't manage world football and will not do well at world football. I tell you the truth. So with those two teams that we have seen, Cuba is better than them. And Cuba is coming for a run. Cuba want to get a run at winner, man. So we just say we need to really get serious. Yes, Connor. We really need to get serious and get a good squad together. Put out a team and be serious. The other part about it and see that I mentioned, sometime I go to that show and I say, boy, anybody come, the coach must live at Jamaica. Mark you, the main reason or the goal for this coach is to reach World Cup. And reaching World Cup, he might not have a lot of players here in Jamaica for him to live here. But my understanding of World Coach this year are right now in modern football. It is not just to coach on the pitch, but a whole lot of development needed to take place, even though we're not saying easier for development. If a 2 or 3 baller in here, in need, because you can't train 3 baller, and they're not injured, and man will recover trained by themselves. We need this type of level. We want to see some like local squad growing so people can get.
Sorry, Chris, you seen the
Go ahead.
interview? The interview, the man come to Jamaica for a couple of weeks and see the issues that I'm going to face. Yeah? You hear the man saying in the interview? We need to
Same only
start.
go times.
We need to start build our own.
Go again.
We need to start build our own.
We want what?
Players. I go players.
Yeah, but him can't do that.
You didn't hear he said.
But he's not about that.
No, but what I'm saying, him find him see say issues that arise, and him said. That's what I put out there. The issues will arise because one, you said it a while ago, there's going to come a time where we now can get the better players than from England to come play. In important games, what do we do then? Sorry, Chris. And
so this is why I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. So you need to be a Jamaica so you can always on track with these Jamaican, with these local based players. Or players from US who is closer. Or some other place. Wherever the players are who are available. So not living in Jamaica, people, going to pose a problem. And I'm not saying that we need to go 90% or 80% of overseas or heritage players. What I am saying is that we need to have some level of development in our football. Our move, the road to World Cup, meaning say we're going to carry Jamaica. So it's Jamaica everywhere. And we need the people behind it. Hey, you think said Jamaica, I don't know about you know. But me can't wait for a match come a stadium before me start rally around this reggae boys team. Because 98% of fans who live in Jamaica will not travel go overseas behind the team. Me wrong or me right?
Right?
You understand? We not so well, I'm not patriotic, we're not patriotic, but we don't have it like that. That's how we bro. Yes. So that means you need to start develop and put a pool together where we can bring that sense of feeling that we have a team that we are cheering for. We need to start build back a reggae boys fan base.
Well, the clubs them in Jamaica need to do them work still. Like them need to step up them thing. Players them
But
need to the
are
clubs them need
the,
to put some restriction on
me
the players.
keep hearing look.
Can't look on the coach national team is supposed to have yeah. I do certain things, Bridget.
You know what the problem is, Ansing? We said the clubs. Jamaica at large, the JFF or the government, tell me, what are the opportunities they create so these clubs can do much more? How much club in this country have a solid structure in terms of a management structure or what would I say, you know, a sort of company that's behind them that pump that level of money in the club or resource?
All right, so you have a point when it comes on to money and resource, but there are some things that I think can be dealt with.
Like,
Yeah.
like,
All right. So when you go when we go to the CCC games, right,
mhm,
and sit down with a particular person and they tell me some things that clubs get fined for,
mhm.
right, such as not having a media announcer, not having somebody responsible for the ball boys, not having somebody responsible for the media personnel. What else? Uh, 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 Certain things we're supposed to prepare for the game. When I talk about in the game, like
Yeah.
certain things prepare for the game. The the whole club have one man to do everything. I do the announcing. I have to come do the what you call it, assist the ball
Oh, yeah,
boys. Them.
all of that, yeah.
So I say they don't have, and these things are simple things they need to put in place. Matter of fact, these things supposed to submit to the Kanaka people and to see all the persons in these categories. And them things are really cost no only for money.
What you say to do?
Putting these people in place cost a lot of money.
Oh, what you say, Ansing? Let me
We are
answer a
talking about
question. Hold on, hold on.
you want
Hold
to
on.
announce have to come talk for couple home games.
Hold on. You want to break it down?
Go on.
All right. An announcer. How much you do play an announcer for an hour? How much an announcer would that cost for an hour? Because somebody not just going to call Sadi Chris and say, go announce because you see me on YouTube. You know?
So
The
how much you
announcer
got
the way you call is a professional. You know?
yeah, so how much money?
So, no, that may I ask you. You say that going to cost a lot of money. So may I ask
Maybe
you,
for the home games, you may look on roughly you look on roughly maybe for the home games, you have 3 home games. Your
mm,
game board, let me say for the night, you give me 15 grand.
you're 90 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, say nobody couldn't ask me to do that for less than 25 grand a match.
Well, that's still cheap. That now buffalo the
All
money.
right. And me I talk about it, bro.
Sorry, Chris. Remember, 160,000 man get to enter the competition.
Who
USM,
get, yes.
the clubs,
All right.
right?
So what
Them pay
about?
for light out of that, right? Them pay for
Mhm.
light.
Yeah.
Food, them pay ball boy or whatever out of that. If them have the personal to do it. Food.
So them have because they should have.
So you understand what I mean? Put things in place properly, you're getting the money.
So what I'm saying, you think so this is what I'm saying, you know, I'm saying. That 160,000 US dollar, if you bring it down, how much $1 million that we have?
Go to the calculation.
So we may say no, all right. Traveling takes up a lot of money.
Traveling to where?
In from Jamaica to Jamaica.
Yeah.
So you're moving around these people. You get what me I say? You know if you charter a taxi if you carry go certain place, so you can't believe much they charge.
Right. That amount them have a charge.
Plus equipment.
But sorry, Chris, it's a club, you know. And once you're a club, you know, you're supposed to find ways and means to, and there are ways and means that clubs can make money.
I agree. But what I'm saying, the environment to which we are in,
Eh?
the environment to which we're there, you know, it's like it's so conducive.
No, man. The clubs them can do better, man. You know how much money they pay on media? Sorry, Chris. You know how much money they on media, sorry, Chris?
Hey, well on it, Conrad. You're bad in a bridging. What do you mean you blame Miran if the first game, if anything happened bad? Let me ask you now, Conrad. What if we win 4 love, 5 love? Would you give Miran any thumbs up for that? Answer that. Definitely give the clubs mandates and club must follow what JFF wants. Yes, you're right. Unseen. Tell your boss to get more sponsors so league can get more money if demanded. Sorry, JFF have to follow what CONCACAF and FIFA want. So the clubs must follow JFF and the parish association. 100% for that. But guess what? Because we don't have that level of accountability. It pull we down, right, Unseen?
Sorry, Chris. Yeah, fine excuse for the man then.
See which man?
To feel.
We're not having the level of accountability. I know, excuse me, I tell you, so that's why it now happen when I have the accountability. Because JFF now sanction you.
How can I fix it?
It's the
You have to
same
put
thing.
things in place. You have to meet the criteria and get fined.
Yes. But we say we are going to put it in place, but we don't talk how we are going to hold the people accountable. You have put things in place for them to do it, you know. But we don't say how we are going to hold the people accountable. You mentioned about fines. When JFF come and say they're fine one club for not turning up to the games, look at the type of money they use. Some club can play that a chicken feed. So if you want this, these are the things we are saying. If people aren't doing them for do, you know, the sanctions must warrant and make people afraid to feel to do these things.
All right. So watch this now. In the JBL, you know, they don't have press conferences. Press conferences are for a game or so, right?
You know who?
In the JPL, like
yes.
In the season, first part of the season, you don't have press conferences, so the clubs them, you have to give out accreditation to your media personnel, have groups. Those are the things they need to put in place. So you're sending these things to JFF, and every man to jump and feel and run up in a man's face and so. You get to me? I say with camera in, you know, we need to professionalize the football now properly. These are simple things that cost a lot of money to do. That's all me I say, sorry, Chris.
And I'm saying to you,
and the clubs them have their media officers.
But why you think the point what I'm saying to you, you know, Anthony, I'm not saying they're not to do it, you know. But if you want it to be done, just like what you said before and what other people are saying, JFF or the government of Jamaica must make these things mandatory.
All right, so let me ask you a question.
Well, I know for you not to stop Sadi Crest coming at your face with camera and a mic, you must provide security. I'm wrong or I'm right? And security is one of the most expensive things I come. So I said JFF need to put these things in place and so they can hold the people accountable for these things. Richard Green, hold on a second and see and I come to you. Sadi, you are part of the problem. In what way? Just let me know so we see me can correct that, my boss. In what way am I part of the problem? Because I am sure I'm holding people accountable. We talk it every day, say JFF need to talk to it. You get what I say? Just like how earlier we said, everybody are big up there under 14 and we see it in a press conference because they win. But they're that holding a press conference when they under 20 come back with 15 or something like that. It can't be just when we are on top or we win, we are here what happened. Or we are here the good things. But there's no solution to the bad things because they are not exposed and they're not being talked about. So if the same people, the same issues will continue and then we have it. We need to hold them accountable. And if JFF don't start that, you unseen how you are going to hold Mr. Speed accountable when you used to do some little work for Mr. Speed and you now use it. You know, use the resources that you put forward or the information. Just saying that. JFF, according to your stranger, just read these two and then you. JFF they put things in place. Of course, a JFF is the thing can't cover put it on them.
Of course, it can go drop it
FIFA,
like a bomb.
FIFA drop it. So why
Imagine.
JFF now drop it? What JFF do
If
when
you
they drop something, you know? And tell me if I lie, me at and see. JFF call the clubs and said, this is what you are to do. You know, you then come to a press conference for the whole nation, for the whole country, no say that for happen.
yeah, if you don't do it again, fine.
You understand me? I say, so there's no level of accountability. So they whisper to them friends in the clubs.
Yeah, man,
Everything in football costs money.
That's why the other time we had you know, something them have to sanction what name? Captain Maroon, you remember?
Yep.
Because they never know the rule and it's just embarrassing for the league.
Exactly.
Have to sensitize, the sensitization from early with the clubs and owners, let them understand that this is the way we're going forward.
Doctor is saying if Leon Bailey injury, this is a foolish topic to discuss at the moment, Unseen and friends. I don't understand why you're saying that. It can't be a foolish topic. And go back and look at the topic, bro. And what we are saying. It not necessarily has to do with Leon Bailey. We're talking a whole lot of things about the Reggae Boyz. All right. Yeah. So Unseen, stranger, me hold you out long. Why?
No, as what I say, like JFF need to sell some mandate for the coach them, for the clubs them, so them can be more professional. Yes, because all the way you are gonna get better develop player out of Jamaica. The clubs them get more professional with what them do and start everything like I think say every clubs in Jamaica should have like an academy, you know, where they have young players developing same way like overseas. I know that every lot of stuff is expensive stuff still, but I think that's where you should start from. Everything a club develop players overseas, like and academies, you know.
You see, Richard is saying that I'm providing excuses for mediocrity. No, sir. What I'm simply saying, Richard, and I said it already, and I'll say it again. You cannot say that the clubs are to do this. The fact of the matter is, believe it or not, the resources that these clubs has. All right. You think if we have resources, would I only have 12 JPL teams?
No, but you have clubs, you have country, we have the same amount of teams that have all the resources.
But their tier 2 is far higher than Free's level of football.
Why? Because they put things in place.
Yes, they have it. The
no,
resources are. Hold on. Let me finish and see. I make it clear so Richard can understand what I say. Now, you have the clubs, big man. Some clubs are just fighting to keep themselves alive. There are many clubs. Why do you think some of these clubs will get relegated can't come back? The clubs that in the 80s and 90s who used to run the football, you can't see them come back. And I'm not talking like in the EPL where club relegated and come back up in the budget. The structure where they are them club, there's little to none right now because they don't have those levels of resources that they had before. So I'm saying it will take the government and of course the governing body with football to put the measures in place to ensure that these clubs follow them. And there's no level of accountability. This is not excuse. And because there's no level of accountability why these things are happening, I don't excuse that. None. So that's not an excuse, bro. May I tell you?
But what I'm saying to you now, though, when I listen to your statement, you're blaming resource for action of these club owners or club officers, right?
Yes.
Right. I am not blaming resource. You know why?
Yes.
Because we always can improvise. Yeah. All right. So Storms change that talk about academy. The football is simply, clubs with the academy, you don't have to do schooling. You adapt a school. So I adapt the school that beside them and Illis last year. So those schools would be their feeder schools in terms of, going there to learn and get an education. And then now they would have come in the afternoon or in the early mornings and do them necessary sessions. You understand what I mean? And that's so now the football can improve in terms of learning taking place, book wise, and also the football aspect of it. Yeah? So this is where I think we can bridge the gap in terms of the academy, right? In schools and how we can monitor them and give them an education while playing football. Right
Yes.
or wrong, Sadikers? It's a good idea.
It's a good idea. And if you hear me, well, I know, if you're, I think last year I did a show on that thing where I said there are so many clubs and schools in the country, schoolboy competition, that can align with clubs. So good idea.
But the issue is now you have people in the
Let me wait
school.
on the part, you know, me
You
just
have
wait
people
on the part.
in the schools, brother, will never want their player. It's like school supposed to develop them. I not understand, I not get it. Like, give you an example. So I was at a particular school, right? And supposed to go back to the school to coach and things. So what the plan was to use the players to play for a particular club, to play a particular under 20 under 17 competition. And the person who is responsible for the program saying that them are planning to put on club at the competition and all these things are. But me I said these players are already at the club. These players are already playing club football at the club. So why creating a problem now? Why just don't join and follow the progress? Yeah. The problem is they want to be in control every time, but not knowing that they are still in control.
You see, because everybody wants their name to be on top of this team sheet as a big thing. Everybody want to own it. So collaboration is a problem. Going right back
So
into it.
everybody want to be the man. Nobody wants to do the work and just watch.
Everybody want to lead. Nobody want to follow.
Right.
So yes.
So
The other thing and see, yeah, you finish about the issues. The other thing that I'm saying, as you mentioned, what would have caused certain things not to happen. Now listen, the schools, I will tell you say, are education. All right, education, and we can't afford to allow players or the students to be going training session at a particular time. You get me? I say the
Yeah,
other
but
part of it. Well, I know the other part of it. You mentioned on it with some schools who align with them. There are some schools that there's no club close by that can make that alignment. So you're going to need that level of collaboration and planning so movements can take place. Are the coaches from the
but you
club
know,
go into the schools and do it?
but you know
this one,
some clubs.
mhm,
You know some clubs overseas though, like I was watching a program with Anderlecht, right? And they were saying that some of them have different tiers of players, right? And some of these players will go to schools, right? They come into the academy at a certain time and train and go back, right? They have a different set, different age group of players. So them go school. They're not schooled by the academy, they are schooled differently. But they
yeah.
compete to get their particular training sessions in. We need to adapt that. Like how Phoenix and Mona collaborate, and you see that these players are getting better.
You know, me know I go another one there.
Yeah, Phoenix
Surprise.
there.
But me show you a thing.
Is
Let me
a
show
is
you
a
a
is
thing.
a whole development thing now.
Let me show you a
So,
thing. In the same states we are talking about. Because my son, few years back, played for his school, played for his club. Good. When he was in first year, he said he can't play for the school team. Wait till he reach second year. All right? In the same breath, the same little youth, I play for him club at the same level in the club leagues. But the school said he can't play for him school at the first year. In a busy boy age, they say in the year, first year, man. You get what me I say? No. When he went to second year now and start playing for the school, there's an issue now. So just like what Issa is saying, you have to play schoolboy football first before you go play club football.
so here comes a big problem now.
You get what I say? So not just Jamaica alone, and just Issa say that. I mean, I tell you about Texas high school in Whitehall, in not Texas, Pennsylvania.
So
These are
there comes
elite.
to you have a separation now in Jamaica football now. A separation time now, you know, basically. So you're going to find out, you just pay a bright boy, I go play football now. When the two can them work, I go step and go play for them club. Worse if JFF because now, boom, and go drop in one nice understand the National League. Schoolboy football, I go take time to deteriorate. Because you, them nowadays, them a get wise, you know. Them a get wise. Everybody want to play CCC now and get per diem and fly out to Trinidad and place.
Hey, let me tell you something, bro. The fact of the matter is, and some of the harshest reality is we are not coming together and plan. We are not coming together and look at what exists elsewhere and try
The
to
worst
find out
thing ever
how
seen.
they do it. Well, I know to find out how it is done. We look at it and we compare what going on England and what going on US and what going on Belgium and what going on all go to Serbia, whatever the case. But guess what? We still don't find out how they get to do it. How are
In
they
a
doing these
Jamaica.
things?
How the ecosystem can work in a Jamaica.
You get what I'm saying? They just are looking and say, I
Because
serve
Jamaica
this, I serve
separate, you know.
it. All right. Yes, no bar stranger.
No, me I say unseen earlier. Unseen did say like I remember if you are unseen did say the clubs them not the school them not have some of the school them not have the clubs around them. But
Me,
yes,
I
and
said
not
that.
all some of the school them not have to go to a Premier League club. Yeah, we have tier two club to where them can peer to see where we are like same thing we think, you know. So it
No,
all
when
what
we say
here, yeah.
clubs, you know, I mean necessarily JPL clubs, you know, I talk about club with the academy. When you talk about the academy, I say
Yeah,
clubs should partner with schools for the schooling aspect of the players,
yeah,
not
yeah, yeah,
necessarily
yeah,
the development aspect of the players.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And you're right, stranger. And even though me say they don't have, I'm still saying that because some of them still not have no tier two close by either.
That's true still.
Look, no, when me I say no, and people probably, and this is how we look at things. Look at the clubs in Jamaica, tier two JPL. Where are they, most of these clubs situated?
Now
We
same
look at
parishes.
we look at it in what you call Kasafa now. Kasafa in tier two,
No, I don't think so.
I think
but
No.
they have
Boyz Town
but,
make it.
but they have many clubs in the
Yeah, yeah,
in the
yeah, yeah.
JPL.
Cassava. A lot of clubs in Cassava.
You get what I'm saying? So those
Mm-hmm.
schools around them will benefit from that type of structure.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Let's look now, and you go down to center. So we have Big Bad Mount Pleasant.
Mm-hmm.
Benfica.
Yeah?
Then
Benfica,
you have Lime
Lima.
same way.
Look at what will happen. If you ask the school
Volvo.
to join the clubs, which club you think they're going to go to?
Mount Pleasant.
Because of what?
No, I must
Yeah,
say Mount Pleasant.
because I want Mount Pleasant
Remember say
have a
Mount Pleasant
better
recruit, yeah.
No, man, we're not talking about the recruiting. We're talking about the same aspect you mentioned and see.
like a alignment,
Align
like
with
a
that
They,
school.
they,
alignment.
they would want to go to Mount Pleasant. They would want to go
Yes.
to Mount Pleasant.
Why?
Because Mount Pleasant would give them everything what them
Better
they want.
So
resources
not
and
tell me it's a
everything,
resource
man.
not important. Oh, not tell me it's a resource. Me not say
No,
resource.
No, nobody
resources are
never
the
saying
key.
resource is
Resources is the
important, but
key, you know.
resource don't stop you from being successful.
Yes, man.
No?
When you say
Resources stop you
unseen,
still unseen.
Yeah,
when you say
all right,
unseen,
Stop
just
you, man.
if you're gonna say resource then, that means that Jamaica never playing a football. Can
If
we not
Fred
have a
no,
Butler
no,
resource?
never
no,
have, if
no, no,
Fred
no, no,
Butler
no,
never
no.
have a resource for
That's
him
what
have.
I'm saying, bro.
You see
You
me
see,
I say?
unseen, yeah, think yeah, some terrible comparison.
Well, all right,
But
cause watch this
but
now. Watch this now. You
Hold
talk
on,
about
man.
Butler now. Well, I know.
Yeah,
When Butler, well, on. When Butler go at Mona, how was the feel? What kind of feeling they have?
me don't know.
me don't know
You
if
want
feel it
you
though. Me
want
not gonna tell you
Simona
a
feel
lie.
now? You want Simona feel now?
But the resources get him where him have get him that.
No, are the youth them him take and pick up. You know, so them the youth them and take off the stone them and a plant grass and wet up the field. Are the youth them same ball them him use?
Me ask that question again. I will
But all of
ask
them
that
take
question.
care I feel day to day though.
Unseen. We not do the same thing in a free little country area. And a free little boy they will use fixed field and do everything.
No, you have maintenance people at the school. That
No
just not
man,
work.
listen to what I'm saying to you, bro. They said, when you're a coach, you and your boy they don't work on the field. Answer me, man.
No seems
I'm
like
not
you
hear a
hear
question.
Sadi.
It's something
You're not
that
here.
No, I'm asking when you were coaching last year and year before when you're a coach, schoolboy, you and your youth they don't work on the field.
Why? Mark the field. I'm
You
the
have to tell
groundsman
me
work
already.
on the field playing grass. No, me never use the boy them. I'm the groundsman.
No man, you boy they never help
Pick
them
up
out.
grass. Mark.
No, what I'm saying, there are some levels. So you can't lift out or single out a particular thing that you do on the field. So I'm just saying, everywhere we do the same thing. Right
But
now, my youth, them all help cut the field, bro. Push land more cut field.
But what may I say to you now, Chris? If you look, as I said, we have to understand the ecosystem. There are some things in the schools, right? That's why I say them view schools, the club them view school. Because when you have the schools and you talk about field development and so you can use the groundsman them to do that. The groundsman they might get pay, from government, Not necessarily for the football program, but for just maintenance of the different place on the school compound. Right?
Yeah.
So that is a thing where them can use now. Right? So you necessarily have to take out the money out of your pocket for pay them because you're gonna get paid from government for that job.
Yes.
So it's just the smart way to get things done.
When I say unseen, when you pull the matter of Craig Butler doing that, we do it too. Everywhere we do it. Craig Butler and Mona field can pretty because they have access to water the field. There's so many schools they have access to water for drink. No, not so deep. I'm just saying. We have water for drink.
Water.
But we don't have the water, bro. The access is not there. So when we are trying to say unseen, anyway you take is still a level of resource affect we going forward. So we want the government and the governing body of football to show the clubs and to put things in place so the clubs can follow and operate. That's all me say.
Clubs they need more sponsors, Sadi. They need more sponsors and stuff like that,
Yeah, man.
So
Agent Reed have a play man in cup, man.
Where you get the sponsor?
Huh? Them have to have something for sell. Them have to have something for sell.
Yes, the key. Them have nothing for sell, brother.
But that's why them need to get something to sell. They
so
need
what
to
is
get something to sell.
What
like
is
what?
the
I don't understand when I say get something to sell. Like what? Sell what?
No, we sell the product. How the club can benefit my company. How the club or the players can benefit my company. How you gonna manage these players so them can use a player as a media, as somebody who can rev up my products. Him wearing pants pan him body, him drink or him Instagram stay.
Yeah, Roman boom.
Yeah, but them think they're a resource, brother. Them think they're normal. Them think that someone can fix all the Chris.
Yeah, but I'm saying to you, regardless of what. Well, I know. You see, unseen, you use the fact because I mentioned lack of resources. As what I'm saying, that is why it can't go.
But that's them thing that the problem why them not getting a sponsor.
Well, I know, Bridget. To get a sponsor, God help those who help themselves. So you continue pray. Companies and people who want to spend on you. The first thing, as we mentioned, they look at winners.
Better players, man. Better product. Them have to have better product. Export out of a country and them know say and better players.
Let me use an example. And people don't cut me short who understand this thing, I will know it. In schools, you know my schools where I come from and see, fear school. We don't have no name. Wrong, I'm right. When we are big and a right to companies to assistance, whether in sports or even to get our education thing drive and to go up, academics. We have to write 5 times to one company. And we have to write to the whole of Jamaica. Our big tree have to drop on the school and mash it up up on the gate. Them say. When some schools open their mouth before they even write, them get, they're acknowledged.
Because them have somebody in the corner. Them find a way. Them find a
No, no,
way.
no, no,
Sorry.
no,
Man,
no.
the resources where
So this is
school
what I
them
am
have, man.
saying. So this is
The
what I am
resources where school
saying.
them have saw him and seen, man. You can't say that,
It
man.
goes right back to this. So I'm not just saying it is football. I can use all other sector to show you
The
where we
resources,
are
man.
in Jamaica. We are at a serious place that need accountability and governance. And that is what I am saying with our clubs. I was doing a research and I stopped because of time constraint. Was looking at the number of clubs in Jamaica and how active they are. How many
Let
of
me ask
these
you a
clubs
question.
are registered with JFF and FIFA?
Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna use my time coaching. Right? Now, when we did at Charlemont, when we did Brent France Cup at Charlemont the first year, right? We had a particular manager will come in him come in with some resources, right? He come in with some resources. But those resources were already at the school. In terms of bus was there already, but he come in with bus we can use.
And to make things
For
easier
what?
for your school.
Right?
So in the school have to share the one bus for everything.
Right. So
Ah,
right. So implement a dam situation which was funded by the school. Cool? So
yes.
all these things, when him coming with him find a way with him talk, with him smart talk, to say, hey, I'm gonna come with this, but you need to do this. Right? Now the resource was limited because a lot of things weren't there. But the belief and the managing and the structure when put in place make the boy them perform. So the other year now, people see the product. People see the product. And I say, yo, them youth need more resources now, help.
You got the
So
following you got that the
sport,
following year?
the following year. So
You got
unseen sports, not saying that resources is not important, But as what Tom saying as first is that the product, what are we selling? We must have a tedious start of selling the product to the people and where you may get a 1 man or a 2 man to help you this year, but next you gotta make sure so the product reach the level so you can get a flow or digital to come on board. So it's like you convince people now with your work.
all right. We have two
We can't
questions
just
here.
get up and say because of resource, we're not gonna find a way to do it.
We have two questions to ask you this. So all of that was done and you win Ben Francisco. Right? Based on all that was done and the success that you got, how did that help the present situation?
Yeah.
You hear me? You hear me, stranger?
I mean, I hear you, but it's like so him not to hear him. It's like it a break up on field side.
So when me are trying to say now, and seeing them get the support, so resources in it.
Yeah, of course.
But couldn't it be a failure, knowing say, that only help you 1 year, and after they win everything done, then can't get nothing more. That means that nothing was
Yeah.
set. It was a
It
band-aid.
was set. Yeah, yeah.
It was a band-aid they put
It's
over that
like
floor.
it's like if you don't win again or do something again, all that resources is gone. It's like
I mean, but you know, say that you say to put you up in a Sylvester. No, when me I try saying to people, I just want to understand. I'm not creating the level of excuses. I told you that at one stage, 2 years ago, people, not even 2 years, maybe a year and a half ago, I was going through 61 clubs were very, very active in Jamaica, playing in the JPL.
the JPL are all over Jamaica.
JPL, all over Jamaica.
Mm.
These were clubs that everybody could have called from back in the 80s.
Oh,
Last year, early last year, maybe about this time, from those 61 clubs, only 19 of those clubs' names were being called.
Sorry, boy, the internet give a problem.
Yeah, man. You hear me,
What was
say,
the
stranger?
question?
Yeah. Me hear you, man.
Why?
So what cause that side like why so you tell me say less footballer play now, less footballer play then. Cause if it was 60 something clubs occupied in that time, and then it's 19, you say last year, that means something them is like
No.
resources
Ah,
or I don't
what
them
I'm
not get
saying,
no sponsor sorry, because most of them think
yes,
that is because
and
of
that may I
sponsor, you
try
know,
to tell
sorry.
you. So
When you see a club gone to gone and you know, so
when you
them
talk
stop
about
getting
clubs,
sponsor.
all right, look around now. When last year anybody talk about a violet kickers? You go a man to go behind the name non call, bro.
Mm-hmm.
When last you hear about a Wadada?
White Horse. I one club used to name White Horse.
You get what I'm saying, bro?
And then club them. I don't hear them club them name no more.
The clubs' names are not calling because not even the tier two are just what the arena come back up, bro. And they call it, they can't really come out a tier two neither. I don't Reno. Because the sponsorship or who was behind Reno is no longer there doing that.
Yeah.
The same thing for the kickers, for the Wadadas. When they used to have little bit of hotel, just a few hotels in Mobile, them club they used to big because them used to get people that work in the hotel and they used to sponsor them. I don't want to say where
Mm-hmm.
some of the sponsorship used to come from.
But
Not
Saudi
I want to
most
guess.
Saudi most clubs them we occupy right now in Saudi are new clubs them, you know.
Then why you think they are new?
Most of them are new clubs when you look on it. If you look
So
on
why you think they are?
Veer
Why you think?
United and them club, they are new
But
club, they and them
they're
still the same way
united.
too.
They're united have a history still, bro.
Well, them a come from Jamaica, but that's not still long Saudi.
Yeah, but a long time Jamalka was in, man. Remember that, bro.
Me would call that long still in a
All
Saudi.
right,
Like you can call
Jamalka.
Reno them and them side they long.
Yeah,
And them side
Jamalka
them
used to
was
push all the hazards, brother. Remember, say two hazard you used to have.
yeah,
Remember, you have
Hazard.
Hazard United and original Hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah, you used to have the Black Lions.
Mm.
Black Lions are trying to come back still.
Yeah? You used to have the Galaxies.
Yeah man, Galaxy. And then club used to be big club back in the days, you know.
You get to me, I say, Upper Manchester, this way, one of the richest man in football in Manchester. The James family. You get to me, I say, they used to have them club. Yo, but what I'm saying, they're not there anymore. So guess what? Those clubs are dying down. So what me see Mr. James them do with them club, instead of pushing up, they just make it into a girls football thing and do well with girls football, bro. Was just saying to that because I don't want to get into trouble. What I'm simply saying, some way, if you used to have those powerful clubs, I can't see why the clubs don't have to be at playing in the JPL to be recognized or active. Now that may I say no, stranger.
Mm-hmm.
But you must hear them club they playing into well, we still have Division One and C.
But them not still play D1 and them sitting there on D2 and all of
Yeah,
them ball game they still a play.
not D2 now run again, bro.
Mm.
And see, we still have Division Two and see now here we know.
Yeah.
So when me
And
I say
see come
no,
like in stuck.
when me I say no, if you're gonna get back all of these clubs and pull them up,
What do
what
you
we have
do?
to play? Eh?
How do you want to know?
Yeah. So all our clubs that we have in Jamaica, if the government of the day are foreign come in
No,
and start to
Division
take
1.
them, tell me how where them are gonna
D1,
play.
go.
Yeah man. What competitions them are playing now? We have too much
D1
clubs.
go. D1 go. You hear me?
Yeah
D1
man,
go.
we hear you.
Yeah, we are here now.
So that may I say no, stranger. So there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot to do.
I will it, man. And
I
the
hear people
corruption in
talk.
football to yeah, Saudi. One of the biggest thing I mess up in football at Jamaica, corruption, isn't it?
You see, if you have good owners, we'll have less corruption.
Yeah, man.
I tell you.
Because everybody in it for development of country, Saudi. Some of them in it just in it, for just have, say them have a club in it thing, They're not in it for don't else,
You see, ball of life is easy. Sorry, you see why people like speed? It's wrong to be in the JFF because him in the hunt for sponsorship for Cavaliers. So he can't do so. Same for the league. I don't know about that, Bala. I'm not gonna say that. I think, as much as we think Mr. Speed is doing some little thing, I think he's doing well, man. He might do some things for the JFF. Trust me. He might do something to the JFF. You know, let me tell you, man. Trust me, semi-pro league, yeah, think they can play against the professional teams, and that's what I'm saying, Conrad. So you see why me I tell us that the government need now. So the government have put in and help the governing body then to say, let's get some more leagues. So we call the JPL a professional league, and then we have a semi-pro league. Yes. Then we have the tier 2.
You know, if you have 3 different divisions, you have like 3 different leagues, you know.
We used to have them. We used to have the under 21s. We used to have D2, D1, Major League, Super League.
But me not like it's separation. I Casafa and the rest of things because that no bet everybody know see how all like club them look and how everybody really look in because they all see a club them from in the country area. Now see a club them from town. Where you know say win for them
tier 2.
yeah,
So
because
again,
them would have been a tier 2, them probably don't win and reach in a Premier League. Who knows?
all of that are ego, Virgin. See, one team decides them out play and then run them out of FA.
Yo, them they are fool. Them they thing a foolishness, you know,
That
big foolishness, you know.
So tell me, sir, who lose?
No
Is it
must
the
them
JFL?
lose. And them a lose because uno not have a team to highlight. Uno not get a team to really highlight and push out to the forefront.
Unseen, Tycoon asked me about what happened to Black Star from Centre. You Unseen?
Unseen, come like him, I hear everything late, you know.
Unseen? Right, the internet issues. So when I say no stranger and people, all my fans out there, right now I'm seeing in Jamaica people, we need, and me sorry, I can't get to go do some real run work, stranger. I mean, I tell you line.
Because some of them man have to get shove out out of football and go.
But it's easy to shove them out. So we don't have to talk them out. We don't have to be violent to get them out.
Trust me, man.
I'm gonna write a proposal. And that's why I'm telling you, I'm gonna hold JFF accountable. My proposal is that JFF need a researcher in a group, not JFF. If they don't want to employ a request to do them research, they need to employ a researcher. Go and go pay Dan and listen. Because there are some things we need to get back to our roots. We need to get to know what is happening among the communities, not just the parishes. Because when it comes to parish association, that's one next madness. Man, I buy vote and all them things there, which you go everywhere. But what I'm simply saying is that nobody not doing the work to say this is it. I don't tell you. That's go on.
No, but sorry, me think say by now some things that are not get fixed in Jamaica. Sorry, there are some people that are look for some better thing for the country, for betterment the country. You understand me? I say, and not just themselves alone. Cause they think they didn't get enough for themselves alone. And I say, all right, a country time now, a time to highlight the country and highlight what we are doing for the country. You understand me? So people can really say, yo, big up them on the right there.
Sometimes you see you want to say certain things, but you can't say it because you don't want to create that sort of animosity. The wrong people are just in the wrong place, bro.
A real talk, sorry.
Tell you. Trust me. You see, it's just like the other day, and I hope the US don't conquer me for this. I was surprised, Bridget, when me see Trump and Biden a battle for presidency, Bridget. Is it that the Democrats and the Republicans can't find nobody better than them? Couldn't find nobody better than them?
Sorry, you see when one day I'm there work,
big US, bro.
Sorry, one day I'm there work. And me I watch it. I walk going at the lunchroom, you know, and me I look on it. And when me see two of them, and me I say, you know, say a two madman this. So me I say, so if I them two man I really have the best we have for go run for the country, America in a big problem, Saudi. Big problem. You see me? I say him get sick and them have to go take him down and really put somebody else. But I mean I say she's a better candidate either. You understand me? I say like we a better candidate than him. But me think say she's better same way. She like even a step better.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand me?
By far, bro.
And thing like that. So it's like me glad for you change. Cause I know say him could angle one next 4 year, really. And stuff like that. And
So you couldn't survive.
no, sir. Me would him not gonna survive the next 4 year fifth in the presidency. No. Him not strong enough for you go and go make some speech there and there. You have to, you know, you can't be a weak man for be a president. You have to be strong because people are gonna take you like say you're weak, you know. Just like how them see you look, I saw them gonna have you. You know?
All right. So let me address this from personas. At Sadicrest TV, clubs needs to market themselves, not JFF. Job that. JPL clubs to seek sponsors for themselves. Does England FA run clubs in EPL? All right. Let me ask you one question now, Bridget. Listen, this is what I'm saying. I'm not saying JFF need to market the clubs. No, that's not what I'm saying. I said JFF need to create the atmosphere and the environment for the clubs to do well or to adapt. If England, let me ask you a question. How much money Unseen can answer this to me. How much money
You hear me better now?
JFF? Yeah, man, you're clear. How much money JFF give to the tier 2 team them who come up at Premier League?
Well,
When they
I
get
don't,
promotion.
I don't have any information when it comes to that. If them give tier 2 or coming to the Premier League money.
All right. Tap it
No.
right there. So. You tell me now, Pessoa. Is it true? You're not English, you know what I'm say. Can you confirm or deny that the England FA give all the clubs money who come up
You
the
can
league?
confirm, so them give them a bag of money.
Saudi, no, look what me have something to say. Saudi, like, tell you what me say, like, is very unprofessional with the JFF
Yeah.
and thing are, oh, no, are the PFJL, either one of them. Because the clubs them that come up in the JPL, right, for this season, because remember the JPL season is supposed to start next week or something like that, or something, right, Saudi?
The 15. The 15.
Yeah, or something. So, all them don't come with a press conference with the two team them and say, yo, these are the two team them. We are going to come up in the new two team them in the league. Why them not do that? We just see two teams just start play and you say, yo, them two teams they winning. I think they were there, you know, and who win and who come second, you know. Or we think no professional them way there, we know say, all right, then do a press conference with both team, with the coaches them, and say, oh yeah, welcome to the Premier League.
You see what I was talking about though earlier when me say the JFF, the governing body need to do more. That me I talk about it about. So if you now promote these clubs, how easy you think these clubs going to get these sponsorship? You think say a club from all right, Chapelton Maroons, you think they can write them or write to a company over in St. Thomas, sponsor the team? No, because that club not going to represent the parish to which the company in. You get to me and say, Anthony?
But I never say it's supposed to go right there, Sadi. You know, no matter which way you come from, it's supposed to can sponsor somebody right there, right, Sadi?
Why I no want to say that, you know, politics that you're drawing right now, you know.
So I feel like parish we can sponsor one club, a club.
Not necessarily, but I'm just saying, corporate Jamaica, Because if me I spend my money to put my company on you, you have to do something to make my company thing rise. So people from Clarendon who are watch the team and I follow them. Now come and St. Thomas come spend.
Come stand. That's true. That's true. That's
You
true.
understand? So this is the sort of thing we may I say. So that's why I say the JFF now have to create that environment for the clubs. Trust me. That's what I'm saying. And that's a JFF good sponsorship for them.
And the club them need that highlight to Saudi.
Sorry.
They need that highlight, man.
Yes, Unseen. I Unseen have serious internet problem. Unseen, Conrad, so you have to go try. Me I hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, I hear now.
Unseen. Unseen, probably have to turn off your video. Yeah, so yeah, I see.
Yeah, but me just somehow the audio now connect.
Me I hear you
Yeah,
now.
no.
Can I hear me?
Good, man.
Yeah, me I hear you, man.
Yeah, man. So go ahead.
Yeah, but I understand where you come off with, but we just think that the clubs them, if you want, all right, so it is there. If you want to be a money making club, if you want to get something out of the football, right? You have to find your niche. So like, cause Mount Pleasant have them niche, Mount Pleasant have resorts, and I feel them niche, them rich, right? And because them have that money there, even if the big man gone, them still can. The sponsor what them have the type of relationship with them build already with business space in a center. I think them can manage themselves if even put Peter go going. They want somebody with sense take it over back. You understand what I mean?
Structure is in place.
Yeah, I think them can pay the big money as what them normally pay, but them can maintain themselves and pay them players, right? But in every football league in the world, you have teams that are big team, you have teams where are gonna come up and win one title, you have teams that are gonna be feeder teams. So you have to just find a niche based on your resources that, and when you get a chance if you win the league, you got it.
Okay.
You understand what I mean?
Yeah, which is true.
So Cavaliers find them niche. Cavaliers say, hey, we can make some money out of the CCC Pro competition. Why not? And have the meanest budget in the Premier League. Why not? We can use youth players and win. Why not?
So you know, say it is a no nonsense talk right now. You know, it's a nonsensical statement to say that you use the meanest budget to win. You know. What Speed is doing is using a budget that needs to win. you don't need nothing for this. You get what I'm saying? Is that about the meanest budget?
Yeah.
But look at what I say still. But in Speed, you would be a young kids to win the Premier League, right?
Yes.
And but you know, say you can look on it two different ways though, sorry. You can look on it, say young you them good, that good. And you can look on say the JPL is very, very poor.
No man, you them good man. You them good, bro.
No man, me not say them not good.
No man, me know because you say you can look on it two ways. So me I jump on the good one.
Yeah.
Because hear me I say this. Remember say when I'm on a scene, when you see structure, all right, for example, when you have a big man in our team, you know, experience teaches wisdom. You know? So if you have an experienced team, you should be able to negotiate. Me wrong or me right?
You're right.
Yeah, but so that means the little you they might not have the experience, but them just damn good.
Yeah, that's true. Them take instruction well on those things there,
you know. Them good. Pessoa, we ask. So me no, when we use Chapter Maroon in Pessoa, I just I use as an example. I use from one side of the country to the next. Just I use it as an example. How I say, man, I know Mr. Cash, man. Mr. Cash no want to help down Clarendon, man. But of course, if him get help with the help, same way.
Me like Cavalier.
I say you go on and see. One family size, bro, with a big guest. That big.
1 2 liter that unseen of.
What do you mean, scene? Yeah, man. So me know it's a cash stand thing steady, man. You can check it out unseen. Unseen. Canada say if you go check out Clan Carty Bridge in a female school and they want a coach.
Why? I want to know about school where you get problem with structure. Then give you a headache.
They say they don't have structure, don't they?
Because my alma mater where they we go manage the football program. And I manage being a coach. I can tell you say coach feel it more than how me feel it.
Hey, Unseen.
You know what I'm saying?
Let me tell
And the
Conrad.
program shut down.
Conrad, I want this thing right, man. Me not put your opinion. Conrad, you have one very good coach, a teacher at your school and a coach at our next school. You not call no name. Hey. So you should have both. Money is not all. You know, guarantee your championship outside the prestige. No, man. And I say resources, you know, bro. And the money me I talk about when I say resources, you know. And the money alone. Money plays a big
Matter
role.
about players, matter about
Yeah,
just
man.
accommodate.
I know just money alone me I talk about Pissy. Not just money alone. Yeah. All right. Speed is playing Moneyball. Why Republican are easy, you know, man. How we can say man I play Moneyball, bro? Eh? I will put money have in there. I remember you. Me don't know. Let me understand. But that thing you don't say Mount Pleasant I play Moneyball.
No, what I mean by speed up play money ball,
Yeah.
it means that speed are going to the competition where money you know, and I do well.
Then but a big business, that's a good thing. How we reaching at the competition? I know any club can go in there.
No, sir.
Oh, you have to finish at a particular place.
Yeah, man, you have to do well, man. You have to do well.
Yeah. People, you know, a couple of minutes may have left on the show. I'm not better send no little message, you know. Cavalier is the Brentford FC of the GPL. You should. Person them a send Tony down a Middle East, they're gonna make some money. Hey, we can't believe he made that money yesterday.
But money man, sir. Money man.
All right, so Chevy Special said Cavaliers doing a good job for the last 4 years. All corporate not helping them. But corporate help them. Cavaliers have corporate sponsor.
What do you mean corporate not help them?
What
you know what I want to say? Speed non talk. That you don't know about speed.
No, but they are there. Look on the jersey.
Yeah, they do them man. They might get help.
They them man. Some don't know what I'm talking about. And furthermore, Cavaliers can fund themselves based on how them win. And them profit off of the club are profit, you know, brother.
Hey, remember, I know, Pessoa.
I'm on pleasant. I'm going to tell you.
When they send one little ball overseas and they make money, you know, Virgin. What if money come in?
You still make money. All of the ball come back, you still make money.
And just ball alone. Sorry, Chris. All right. So 3 years now, Cavaliers are playing CCU, you know. CCC, sorry. 3 years now. Right? So add up this to me now.
2 or 3?
3 years, man. Remember them they got the year with Damanica with them they drop out. First year. With Waterhouse. Waterhouse they come third.
Are them a Waterhouse did go in there?
Their first year there.
Okay.
That's true, Conrad. They have
next year them on Harborview, I must say Dumb Bowling.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? And then this year now them on Arnett and wait them there. So 3 year back to back, you know, brother. So check it up. 160,000 US. Just to enter the club, or enter the competition. Alright? When you fly out and go overseas go play, you get them pay for your plane fare and then play for your accommodation. Yeah? Ball I get per diem and them thing there. Coach I get per diem and staff I get per diem, I get them money. Them pocket money. Right? No, when you go a semi-final, you get a different money again, you know. Bro.
But the people don't understand.
If you win the final, my brother, a 30.6 million Jamaican dollars, you know, 200,000 US. You get it. So when you get money
Throughout the competition
semi-final, you know, brother.
and the bonuses.
Robin Hood get the big money there, and then could reach back in a competition this year.
But them play the CFU
And get
lose,
drop,
but
yeah,
lose
them
to a
get drop,
Grenada team.
then drop out.
Lose out after one.
Yeah, but me I say that
Yeah,
but
one
they
Grenada
should have come
team,
back better. Why they could buy some better player?
What may I say, no stranger, unseen and
it look like them
fans.
never win them league, man. Because when you win the league, and you automatically qualify for the winning then. Them end up play Shield Cup, I don't know why. So them never do them homework and see them team weak and go buy players and fix them.
Buy players and fix them team for the next. Because if
So-
you win that last season, you know, next season, you know, I make sure some straighten up my team to come back in a Saudi because I want the money there again in a Saudi.
Maybe Rabbit don't have a good structure. That may I try to tell you, or there is some fight, or there is some mismanagement.
Because one of the striker where Cavalier Avenue is a Robin Hood player, you know.
That's the business of it, bro.
Yo, the man, the youth have scored a goal in the league, you know.
The boy there go score bag of goal, man. Believe me, man.
Yo, the man does have a
the boy can move, man.
He movements off of the ball and now, man.
Crazy, man.
So
Ball
answer,
movements
all them
crazy.
youth, how much a month they get paid? But I'm seeing the crackers they freeze it.
But him off the ball, the kid there off the ball movement started good.
Me see it, man. A chancey. Yes. But you say, but no, man. They have other sponsors out there, you know. Look at the shots, them to look at the back of the sleeve. There's a whole lot. But they can tell you, this one. Corporate Jamaica, they behind Cavaliers. I tell you. Big and serious. But don't forget that Rodolph Speed is an accountant. A regular accountant either, you know. Man, they are big chartered accountant. The man they know how to set the business.
Saudi.
Yes.
Saudi.
Go ahead.
Me don't know how much money you might get still. All me know, any amount of money we might get, you need to tap it up. Because the youth that go score a goal this season. I tell you, once he fit, the man movement are the best center defender them in the league, bro. Which is Cummins, Topi, and them man there. You hear me?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
So the best set of defender them in the league, bro, like Cummins, Topi, and them man there, and you know you have Ming and them man there. Bro, them man there walk past them and run past them and kick ball and a goal.
Yeah, man, trust me.
Them can't mark him, brother. They have to go still and study him. His movements are normal.
The movements are normal, and then them have Calvin. Calvin, read Calvin to still, you know.
You see, the thing is, you know, Mount Pleasant thing, I don't think they're really going to this thing with a good plan. They wanted to get the best players, and because they have the money, just go out and splash the cash. It shouldn't be. They should have a real good pay structure.
Yeah, man, Calvin, a post quarter, man.
Why you bring, Saudi, why you bring Mr. Harold Tama? What name? Say name?
Harold?
The one where a man down at Mount Pleasant, a manager, a man, what name? Paul Christie. We need to bring him for the show at them time in Saudi, because we need to talk to him.
Yeah, I'm going to try to get him. You end up on the show when he did?
Yeah, man, we talked to him last time, man. We talked to him last time. We end up on the show.
I didn't plan for you, man, bro.
But we have some different question for him now.
All right, my boss. Noted. I'll try to get him before JPL starts. But people, the truth is, going back to real topic. Oh, I already on lunchtime. A long time I say, all right, come back. You have lunch. The real thing though, people, Nations League squad. I mean, I hope that these players can carry through, which I believe. I think we have the ammunition to go forward over Cuba, no doubt. But, you know, as a football fanatic, you know, someone who have some knowledge of the game, really and truly, I think, you know, with this coach, with a lot of hype coming around, I wanted to see, you know, he put out a balance. But I mean, no, we can't see where our major issues that we have as a team were in the midfield. And is it that we can't find midfielders?
They
Can.
bring back John Russell Saudi.
Yeah, man.
Probably
And
John Russell will play a different. Because Saudi, more time in a Saudi. Because when we look for the Jamaica team and see how long Algrim's have a team for Saudi, he should have do much better with the team. With the team a play better together ball. Like better team of like a me not see how a team look like every time a team go on the field it look like a first time we are meet. Every
gentlemen,
time. Like
one
we
thing
never
I
have a
say,
training session, nothing.
maybe this doesn't make sense to you or to anybody else. But listen to me and listen to me good. A coach who has a team or a real coach, his philosophy will never hide.
So now that me I tell you about him now no philosophy.
I mean, man, not a philosophy. Man,
What
it's a
kind of
defensive coach, bro. I hope to get
Who
a
that?
goal.
Who that?
Al Grimson.
Al Grimson.
Oh.
The
Yeah,
man
but
is 90% defensive.
Yes, that's true.
And hope to get a goal.
Hope to get a goal. Like, come on, and like that now have no ball, that now have nothing
So this is
about
what
it.
I'm
That's it's so
saying.
boring. That's
So-
boring start.
So I didn't expect the team to be giving us that level of football because he no coach that, he no want that.
So it's like this coach get this team and him have to go just teach them a whole new thing because them man don't know like them it's like they don't know if we play together already.
No, me not say that because they are professionals and they have been playing with clubs and playing different systems. They can adapt and they will learn. These guys are professionals. So I'm not saying that. What I would love to see is that him get the players who will play in the right position. So I don't believe in coming now to take up some players who you see them all the while players are 10 and go and bring them to player 6. I'm not expecting that. With McClaren, by nature people, McClaren in his playing days was a midfield general. You know that?
I never know
Midfield, the man used to play, bro. So that's one of the things I say, I hope to see a midfield fits. Because you must have that special love of the field. So, want to see where are we going with that? Yeah?
Really want to see a team play and see how him set up the team and stuff like
Hold on,
that.
sorry, Chris. So tap on the midfield general too.
Who that?
Tap on the midfield general too.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's why I blame Tapa Wally, me bonfire, because Tapa was one of the creative players. Tapa had skills and I see Tapa develop nobody in other way. And Tapa live in a country, Tapa born and grow here. I mean, I see, me never see that come out. Let me show you a thing where I believe. That's why I say if you're a coach, you're a coach. I personally, I think the better days playing football was across the defensive line. You get me? Across the defensive line. You know, all the trials me go, bro. And Emerson Henry look for me and say, listen, me no man, you don't know how they have your play sweeper. Play center midfield. Wonder if you understand what I say.
So sorry, have the ball have it too?
Sorry, I'm big ball of Edwin man.
Nah, say no more because
don't play the Saudi team.
Nah, say no more. Nah,
Man,
but
a big Edwin Allen captain, you know.
Jamaica is a joke.
Right.
You don't know, so we play ball and see the thing a joke thing.
But no, you're in ball anyway there.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Big captain.
Let's see if you have a touch still. You ever play some masters? I want to see some masters.
Hey, let me tell you something, Virgin. I used to play JTA football, you know. And even in my latter days, I think a couple of years ago, I decided I'm not play no more because, I mean, some youth when me say I play football now. Number one, a joke thing. Number days, so when I play JTA football in my latter days, I don't want to start no match because I don't have the condition there. All me I say to the man and say, just give me enough time. You get what me I say, bro? Because I run on pan field enough man I say, oh, this a short big belly man I go. I got destroy them.
When they make 2 moves on that, they must say, oh, what is a joke?
That's cool, man. No, man, we play a lot of football. For 5 years, I Costa Cup I play and see. Yeah, man. 5 years. And they're around, I don't know if you know in Kirkvine, the Premier League. Yeah, a little boy.
I'm seeing a little boy in a Saudi.
Yeah, remember.
I'm seeing a young man about 20.
So you play Premier League? You play Premier League?
You know, I was in Hazard. Well, I'm not gonna say in them first squad when they win the Premier League, 92, 93.
Oh.
Yeah, man, every evening, you know, man, I miss a Reed used to carry me up back and
They
one
play for
goalkeeper.
Michael too.
Yeah, man. You know, say me captain high school, me captain Michael. Um, me captain one invitation UE team to Trinidad, you know, for play, you know.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I'm that Michael.
Leeds.
Look where RR I say.
So question. You're going you want to coaching or not? Or you have only for different things you
And
do?
see, where say if me want to do coaching,
Yeah, if you mean when you want to coach, you want to do it on a big scale rather than just for the small scale with it.
all right.
Because small scale with it, you know, we don't know what it is, small scale.
You come like you're going to interview me now and see. You have
Yes,
to
man.
no man, you have to come on your show if you want to interview me. You can't come on my show and interview me.
Yeah, just give me some information and make sure I can interview you, sorry, Chris.
Hey, what you say about that stranger?
But me
One
ask
The
you a
time,
right thing,
question
man,
though.
come here, come over, you don't come over there, come watch the interview, man.
So I only think me amuse, you know, some story, some information me I get now it interesting.
so you really didn't know
Sorry,
something about
sorry, man, with the whole heap of
No,
hot,
sir.
man. Sorry, I don't know, regular man.
and see,
Question,
let me
how
tell
your team look? How your team look?
you, if you know you don't reach it, so you know it takes so long. They don't look too bad. They don't look too bad. I have a few players we miss out. Or we're gonna miss out, you know. Different scenarios. So we still the it. Work in progress. Um, they never look they represented well last year. So I'm expecting them to do well this year. We're in a very interesting zone. Yeah, with Mona and Charlie Simit and you know.
Rotted.
So
Problem zone that, you know.
yeah,
You
problem that's
sorry Chris versus Butler.
hey,
uh,
they did them all laugh. I know say over school if I come to second match, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and
you
see,
see, I this say this, I didn't know. See, I this say, boss, say, oh, that's why you always go and say that. You see you.
I know me not tell him nothing more.
Me know, man. So me I tell you, say, man, I got surprise, man, and say, you see
Hey,
easy,
RR,
dangerous,
not no go so Brazil. You see RR right up, not a thing no go so.
Mm.
And so we play from 7th grade and repeat 3 times.
the rest of my 23 man play money cup.
Yeah.
My 23 man play money cup.
Hey,
Jaja.
all right, now I'll just tell you this. Now I give no more. No interview me for my show. Me say if you want to interview me, can me on your show. Yes, me play. No, me never play D cup at 7th grade. I was in the setup as a little youth, but me never play at 7th grade. But you know, when I went to college, I still have 1 more year to play that stuff. I'm born November, and I was never reached 19 when I left school. I'm do 5 years at D cup, so you can check that out. Interestingly,
Can you go school early, man?
yeah, man, very
You go
very early,
school young, Sadi.
very
High
very
school
young.
young.
Mm.
From grade 5, you
So,
go high school, Sadi.
hey, listen, me come on, 5 people them show with your foolishness, bro. I'm figure got high school from grade 5. Man, go here, man. I know, but I come put them in the problems. Yeah, I don't say go.
But I want to me happy about those, Sadi.
Mm.
Say, Olaba, then I didn't till zone.
Why you happy?
Some challenge, did it?
You know, me don't understand why CC man them a bash the place, bro.
Some challenge to the Sadi, because guess what? In Olaba, always always a fight in little Clarendon school. But them get peace side to now, man.
But this one, you know, is a lick shots, so man. No, but people, I unseen gone, so I'm not need to say nothing. Yeah, man, my days in football is nice. Me enjoy my time. And I play cricket too, you know. We ain't seen them. I seen things say just football.
So the boy give man all the information, the man have nothing for you to say.
That's why I don't want to go up on the show, man, in a year already. Sorry, TV. You play with
More listen, more listen
Anthony
interview
Martin,
thing.
Hazard, Portmore United back then. Yeah, man, listen, I was in that squad, bro. Corbett, Rudy Dixon, Adonis Maxwell, all of them come on there. Yeah, man, I play. Mm. But we could make it side in time, bro. Could make it side. But then, at the time, we just read something in our so just draw for in the team. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sir, man. What heap of football, Bridget? What heap of football? Me think, hey, say, honestly, no people. I wanted to. Oh, and see, I went interview. Me. What me talk to you? Yeah, man. We should have wear a red,
Yeah,
green, and
man.
all of them.
And see, line up the interview, come on, on the show for hear all of saw the thing,
I
cause
don't
we
see,
don't know
saw the
what
one
going
of Vassal first project. Yeah. For real, for real. Let me tell you, say, Vassal teach me and coach my school, man. I'm a joke thing, bro. Say, me support the big side. Yeah, man. Liverpool ever since, bro. Liverpool for life. Yeah, but unseen, as we say, when you're ready, man, me touch a thing there. But you asked me a question about coaching unseen. What I would love to do right now in coaching, but I'd love to really have a academy. Because one of my strengths is to develop players, bro. I tell you. That's where me think I want to put my team. Also, if I'm not coaching, but I love to do some serious administrative work. Can you hear me talking? I'm passionate about Jamaica football.
True.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I'm very passionate. I'm a thing. And I've said it before. What JFF need now to move out of the slump for them in is to get somebody seriously, yeah, to evaluate their projects, to evaluate their system, their operation, and to make recommendations going forward. And they need that person who's not within the JFF. They need to get somebody outside to do that, somebody who have research and analytic skills. Because we can't do the same thing over and over and expect different results. Let me tell you
Need some
something.
younger people and young running football at
I'm not
Jamaica.
necessarily young guy, no. I have a problem with age. Listen, me, it's all about management in a gym. If you're a good manager, it means that you are fair and you are respectful. That is it. But you can't be managing a project or a company and you don't respect who you are managing. You can't be managing a company and you are not fair with what you do. I'm telling you. So you see them little fool things in and around when team are travel and some team. I understand say sometimes you have to travel in two because if you have 30 people at travel, you might not get to book 30 ticket on one flight. Yeah. And that again it's because of the logistic issues that they have. They never sort out the logistic problems, so they wait too long for your book. All of them little things there. Yeah, man, you need that. You need people. You cannot have JFF. You cannot have JFF and you don't have a personnel who is in and around England and the US. You need a manager who have some clout who can travel to these places to negotiate. So when you travel, all of those, you know, housing and traveling logistics work out long in
Negotiate about
advance.
what? Negotiate
Eh?
about what? We are negotiate about.
Logistic arrangement, traveling, housing, yeah,
Oh.
meals.
And your manager for that?
Yeah, man. The way you think we have so much issues.
When you say manager, mean the coach. Let's say when the coach or the manager, which one?
No, man, no,
To them,
man,
the
no,
international, them say
listen.
manager, coach.
No, listen, hear me? I say
Oh,
the
that's what I mean.
JFF need a manager, I mean, say Reggae Boys.
But them are supposed to have a manager, a team manager, and them
Yeah, we
something
have,
who's supposed to them.
but that thing they not go on, brother. If it not go on, we wouldn't have so much issues.
Yo, them man, they hard to come out of them posts and everything.
But you have a team manager, unseen, and fans. Listen me good. You You have a team manager. But yes, the team manager is not the one who are coordinate these things.
Or Jamaica
You know, it's a
football
problem.
house. There's some man
And
and
so you
some
don't know
posts
who
when
to
come like
call.
them
And
can't move, brother. No matter how they mess up, them can't move, brother.
he can't be the general secretary of them thing, Bridget. Anyway, plane tickets and hotel. Yeah, I say RR. RR, you said I haven't seen invite me for the show, you have to come with me. And
Who
see
says schoolboy
schoolboy
football get
footballers
paid? That we
cannot
never
get
not talk
paid.
about.
Please
Who
stop
talk about
saying that on the show.
when me say that?
Me no know.
Ask him. The man you come like you watch NFL or something a Canada man. You hear
Whenever you
something,
say it's not Devon, but maybe up on a different show.
you hear something wrong, man. Who says schoolboy football ever get paid, man?
Another thing you say they're not supposed to get paid.
No, man, I say who says schoolboy football ever get paid? Like, yeah, make
You're
a,
saying not to get paid or them to get paid? Which one?
no, Devon, I say schoolboy footballers cannot get paid. Please stop saying that on the show. So what me I say on the show?
No, me never hear that, Devon. Me never hear him say that. Me not think so.
That
Because you know,
more
me not
understand. Well,
have
unseen, I say
ownership.
unseen. Only one thing about school was to bring both the academy and the schools together. That's all I say. I never mentioned no money, Reggie.
Me I try to get in at the thing,
You saw
brother,
it?
but me nah get no leak. Me nah get no leak. Me I try to figure out who them I use to replace
Oh, yeah,
Bailey.
try to get
Because
another
me
thing.
say, you know,
So, how far reach you? The
confirm.
be like, you know?
No man, I don't see. Me never go be. We just not have the time. I don't have the time at all. They might kill me, Virgin. They might kill me because at one stage, you know, me don't try if get in at the education, coaching education. But my thing, my aspect of coaching education wasn't not had to do with the technical or tactical aspect of it. Just
So,
basically
so,
the
so,
lecture
so,
section.
so, sorry, Chris, if you carry some schoolboy player, go play for your club, right? I the overseas, right? What is wrong with giving them a stipend or, per day?
You have to be careful, you know, and see. Remember now, you know, it's easier when you
Stipend is classified as paid?
just what
We
I say, you
name
have
this.
to be careful. If it is
Oh, that's
during
one seminar.
if it is during that level of competition, it will seen as paid. So you have to give them something when they come back for a treat.
No.
Eh? Once you're giving them any money during that period, it will see as a pay. So if you give stipend, I must when they return.
So hold on. So when a
I give
player
them some traveling money before.
come and him getting traveling allowance and so on to come, training and so on, it's classified as a stipend.
Big man, traveling allowance, a traveling allowance. Stipend have not to do with traveling, bro.
So stipend is paid then.
Yes, man. It's not a
Okay,
salary, but it is paid. Because when you touch the salary thing, now you're going to start talking about tax. And youngsters no pay tax.
cool.
Yeah?
So him say me talk about CC and per diem. But what about nothing wrong with it? The man them got nothing wrong with it.
What that what?
That's my personal thing, so I can't tell me nothing so me want. Yeah. Me say they prefer to play CC and get per diem.
Oh,
CCC.
okay. Well,
You know
oh,
what I
that's
mean?
a
And if I
part.
go foreign go play, then you have to give me my money. You have to give me something. I'm gonna go buy something.
No, but you don't know
Yeah,
where man
thank
and get fancy. No, say them thing there.
It is called
you,
per diem. So
you
they
don't
want to
know
give
if,
a different name or
well,
what?
you don't know if those
Per diem,
players
you know it.
get, bro. You don't know if
Huh?
those players get. You have
Those
no
players
clue
get
what those schoolboys get any.
schoolboys.
Mm.
Then they have schoolboys when I go play.
What I am simply saying and seeing. These
Then I
things
have
are,
schoolboy.
mm. But them not get it individual,
We
bro.
say unseen cartel show versus reggae boy match. That's tell me hard, Bridget.
Well, when you say I'm boy, stay here. Then I got really boys match. And seeing if you now go, we have to go beat you up on that thing. All right, Devon, you stop it. No more of that. And seeing as me saying, and just a shot it. Anyway, people. it has been a very long 3 hours, and thank you very much. And see, wake up, come here, deliver and show you. Thank you very much for staying up, and it was another good night. You have made it wonderful, and I hope that you will join the Saudi Press Show. This is where solid information has spoken, and trust me, as we say, people, look out for the unseen show with Saudi Press as his guest. I don't know when, but he will try me. But unseen, please remember, and that show is on the football. No, you're talking about Saudi Press. Let me not say. I can't tell you what to say. Can't tell you what to draw for, but we'll have the conversation, people, and we'll let you know. All right. So respect Devon, Peso, and all of that. All of your people, bless up yourself. Sir, stranger,
Bless up, Sardi.
your final take, the boss.
Yeah, just looking forward for that game. And see how but really want to see the coach playing style, Sardi, and see what's up and see what what's the next step going forward in our next game, because I know Honduras going to be a harder game to win. So I know want to see how him go up against Cuba,
Yeah.
and then we can say what I talk about Honduras game and see how I feel about the coach.
All right. Definitely, man. Me just I think more to Virgin Friday night at the stadium, and then Saturday drive to Mobile. Why not?
Or Saturday, I got Da Costa game, sorry. Da Costa Manning Cup.
I want to go, bro. I tell you. So it just came to my mind, so the day after. Just come. But anyway, people, again, this is it, Sorry, press show. So going out. Never know something keep me up so long tonight. All right.
Bless up, sorry.
Bless up. Man, bless up. So we are look forward for the Unseen TV like there.
Yeah, man. Let me know when.
Yeah, man. So bless up on yourself, and thanks again and to them. All right, people. Bless up on yourself right here and there. Yeah, man. So as we say, we're out, people.